Oh my god, okay. Took like 5 thumbnails. Alright, how do we work this thing? Okay. Hello everyone. Is this working? Oh my god, what a mess. What a mess. Okay, how do I do a pinned comment? I have no idea how to do a pinned comment. Oh my god, how do I do that? I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I... Can I not type anything? Oh, this is stupid. How do I can't type anything? No? Okay. I don't know. I can't type anything. Okay, that's great. That is great. Oh my god. Okay, so let's give this a go. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Please let me know if this is working, okay? I might just have to watch it on my laptop. Oh my god. Okay. All right, let's just do it this way. Okay, to try and stream it. Can we... How do I do this? Sorry guys, I have no idea how to work this. This is a mess. This is a mess. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Right, let's get started with the read-ins. Let's do this thing. Okay, I'm gonna get paper up on here. This is gonna be a bit messy today. It's gonna be very messy. But we're gonna do the damn thing. So I'm gonna try and pin a comment on my laptop. Okay, so donate here, and then we're gonna put the comment, and then we're gonna say include name and wait, I'm gonna capitalize that. Include name and question. Okay. Right, there we go. Pin that. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. So we have, first of all, we have David. Thank you everyone for being so patient with me. This is an absolute fucking mess. But we're doing it. And the only way I can get my comments is if I have a separate window. So that's fun. I don't actually know what I'm doing right now. This is so messy. Okay. All right. Are you doing readings today? Yes, I am doing readings. They are £19 minimum. All right. Oh my god, this is such a mess. This is such a mess. Okay. Okay, just loading. Right, we're gonna do David first. David, see if I can get your question up. There we go. Okay, so David, I'm gonna write you down. You are 3 minutes in. 3:40. Okay, so we're gonna do David first. I'm gonna try and write down everyone of who I've got. I'm gonna give it a go. I don't know if I can or not. Okay, this is gonna be a nightmare. Oh my god, no, this is really messy. Next time, I'm just gonna do it when I've got good Wi-Fi because this is so messy. Like I can't see anything. I can only see like a certain amount of things. Okay. We got quite a few donations. Thank you everyone who's donated. I'm not missing anyone. If I miss you, I'm so sorry. This is an absolute mess, okay? So where did we start off with? We got David's the first one. So we got, where are we? David, Frida, Christian, Amanda, Corey, Alexia, Charlotte, Michelle, Deja, Sierra, or Cara, I'm not sure how you pronounce your name, Grace, Masha, Tamara, and we got Amelia. Okay, is that right? Yes, Sierra, I've got yours. I'm not sure if you pronounce it Sierra or Cara. I'm not sure. David, Frida, Christian, Amanda, Curry, Alexia, Charlotte, Michelle, Deja, Sierra, Grace. Is that Grace? Yeah, Grace, Masha, Tamara, and Amelia. Cool. Right, so we've got in a moment. Right. This is a mess. Okay. Right, so we're going to do David first. I'm so sorry if this is such a mess, but I'm doing my best. I really wanted to do a live today. Why is the internet so awful? If you're going to get a house in the country, the Wi-Fi is going to be shit. All right, let's go, David. I'm so sorry. Right, David, you are at 633 now. I just got Marcia's donation as well, so I'll add you to the list. Okay, so David, we're going to do your reading now. I'm so sorry, this is like, ugh, what a mess today. What a mess. What a fucking mess. Okay, so David, thank you. David, I'm going to do your reading now. I'm just going to grab my cards. Okay, so about a new boyfriend and anything about a house move. I'm Virgo and live in England. Oh, you live in England. Hi. Love that. Mercury is in Pisces, so maybe that's why things are all over the place. Probably. Probably. Okay. Right, so anything about a house move and a new boyfriend. Okay, so new boyfriend, let's do him first. So I wonder why you're asking. If you're on this chat, let me know why you're asking. Do you have like worries if they're like the right person? If they are, you know, you confused? Can have a little chaos as a treat. Love that. Love that. Are these all reversed? No. Okay, we've got the 8 of Wands in the reverse. And then we got Justice in the reverse. Okay, I'm going to be really honest. The first thing I'm feeling is I'm really not sure about him. I'm really not sure about him. I'm really not sure about him. If you're not sure, there's so many reasons why you're not going to be sure. Of course, it's going to be, like I said, there's so many different reasons why you're not sure about a person. And it can be from anything from this person's super stable and you're not used to that. And it could be they don't make you feel safe, and that's completely different. If they don't make you feel safe, if they don't prioritize you, then they're not obviously going to be the person that is right for you. So I do feel as if this person has got potential, but what I'm feeling is on your side, you've got to lean into it. I'm pressing my finger against my hand, middle of my palm. And to me, this is the heart chakra. This is like, I want to open up so bad, but I can't. Like, that's how it feels. I feel for you is this person's really good, but if you're having doubts, then the reason I want you to really ask yourself why you're having doubts. I don't want you to force anything. I don't feel like, if you feel like there's something wobbly, it probably isn't the right connection, because I want to know, I need more information. So if you're on this chat, let me know, because I can only get from what I'm receiving. You know, there's so many reasons why somebody might not be good for you or might be good for you. So let's have a look at the future of this connection. Future of this connection. The Lovers, perfect. Right. So the main thing is both of you, one of you wants to move forward quickly and the other one wants to slow down. The only reason why things don't work out is because there's not enough communication. You need to communicate to this person more what's going on. It feels like there isn't enough communication going on. You're questioning things, but you're not actually telling this person what you're thinking. Which, bearing in mind, if this is going to be your partner for life, I'm hearing, as I said, for life, I heard I'm freaked out now. I think you have commitment phobias because possibly this is your first partner, or it could be so many things. Like I said, I'm literally going off of like one tiny question. But the only thing I'm feeling is there needs to be much more communication. And if you really do like this person, I want you to pursue it. I want you to try it. I want you to try it. Because it feels like an exploration. It feels like you're learning who you are as a person through this person. If you don't feel like there's a lot of connection, then don't do it. You know, relationships are supposed to be, you know, semi-easy. When they're the right one, they're supposed to be semi-easy. So if you feel like it's just a bunch of mess, then it's probably not the right person to be with. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles. The main thing I'm feeling is, one, is this person could be an earth sign, and two, they're too unemotional. They're too clenched up. Their emotions aren't coming out enough. They're not expressing themselves enough. That's possibly why there's a kind of, you know, a confusion. Let's get an energy card. One of my fave cards. Let's get one of these. They feel homely, but why am I scared? I reckon it's because they're boring. I think it's because you're used to drama, that possibly you're a bit confused about this person. If I'm totally wrong, then that's only because I haven't got a lot of information. Okay, if you're on the live chat, I'd be like, oh yes, you know, let me know. But if you aren't on the live chat, just come on. David, I'm talking to you. Come on the live chat. Because I need to know what's going on. I'm a bit confused. All right, we have intoxicated. And then we have yawn. And then we have penetration. Right, so I think it's possibly more of a sexual thing than an emotional thing. I don't think it's going to last if it's just sexual. No, it's not going to last. That's not a partner. That's just a thing. That's not a relationship. A relationship is somebody you want to be emotionally connected to. So I would say there's potential. The only thing you need to do is communicate more. That's all I'm saying. The full potential of this, I'm saying yes, it can work out, but I'm only going off of what I'm seeing just intuitively. Like, if you give me more information, I'll be able to know a little bit more. That's pretty much it. Okay, so you want to know about a house move. So after David, we've got Frida. So Frida, if you haven't already put your question in, then put your question in now, in the comment section, please. Right, house move. Right, I can feel clenching up in my throat. In this situation, you don't feel like you can speak. You might have a, what is it called? I always get them confused. The tenant and the landlord. You can't talk to your landlord about things. So it's either a landlord or somebody who owns the property as the control. You want to have more control over your finances and your home situation. Right, I'm picking up something on my neck. Something here on my neck. Maybe you're getting a little bit coldy because it might be inflamed here. Something like that. I see a move next year, not this year. You're okay. You're going to be looking into moving. You want to move. You want something more stable, but it's probably not actually the reality. Like, actually getting real about it. It's probably not going to happen this year. Just because it's just not meant to happen. That's just how it is. You've got so much going on though, like emotionally and in your head. You're so in your head. I just feel like right now it's really important to work on your stability, which I know is so boring, but it's so necessary, because if you're starting a new relationship and, you know, it's a lot. For a Virgo, oh, it might be you who can't open up. Oh, tea. Because I just saw that you're a Virgo. Ah, you are scared of opening up. Hello. Okay, this person might actually not be the one that's the one who has the commitment phobia. It might be you. Because Virgos do struggle with opening up, and I've witnessed that a lot. When they're balanced, Perfect. When they're not balanced, they can really struggle to be emotionally open. Really, really struggle with that. So that is, my friend, for you is to work on stability and not worrying about what people think of you, especially in a relationship. Okay, it's about how you feel in the connection. Are they giving me what I need, etc., etc. So house move. With a house move, I genuinely feel like you're going to move next year. If it's the right thing, you might move in with parents, or you might move with a friend or a partner. It feels more to do with emotional, like we have the emotional card. So everything for you is really about your emotions right now. If you can't get stable with your emotions, then everything's just going to feel messy. So you've got to start with the groundwork, okay? So I want you to work on finding stability in every day, okay? Doing a grounding meditation, talk to people who make you feel grounded, doing things that get you out of your head, because this is going to help you attract your house. Because what they're saying is he doesn't have stability, therefore he can't pull in stability physically. Stability physically is a house. Okay, so if you're still working on something that's subconscious, it feels like, to me, that's basically what my guides are telling me. They're kind of giving me hints about what the universe is kind of showing me. It's almost like the guides and the universe are having a conversation, and the guides are saying to me, because they know what the universe wants, that's what they're telling me anyway, and they're saying, well, the universe, if you're going to attract something that is to do with stability and you're not feeling stable within yourself, that is not going to happen. You're not going to attract that stable thing, because having a home is all about stability. So if you're feeling unstable, it can be really hard to attract a house, especially because you've got to know what you want as well. And that's really important in relationships, is to know what you want. So when it comes to a house, it's really important to keep making things in your life that give you connection and get deeper with yourself. That is going to attract your house. I know it sounds so far-fetched, like it's all the way over here, because Virgos are very practical, and like myself, I'm very Virgo, so I need the practical information. So as an example, I would say do things like grounding meditation, get out in nature, talk to people who make you feel grounded, do things that bring you a sense of purpose, and it could be tiny things in the day. And I'm hearing, I'm not doing enough. It's like, no, it's not about how much you do, it's about how you feel, okay? And that's going to help you attract your house. Also, you need to focus on your monies, because money is a massive thing right now for a lot of people, which I know, which you get I was dealing with too. So I feel for you, that's another big thing. And I feel like you're going to get some material help. You're going to get some material help with money. So you have the moon, the subconscious, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Lovers. So I see everything working out. It's just one step at a time. It's literally one step at a time for you. Okay, that's it. I want to get an advice card for you, because I feel for Virgos, like I say, you're very sensitive, so it's really good to get something that grounds you. Perfect. This is absolutely perfect for you, my love. David, this is for you. Beautiful. Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. We have Labradorite. Labradorite's really good for you right now. Definitely get some of that. Be proud of yourself. That is fucking amazing, because Taurus is very grounding, and it's also to do with the home and stability. So that's why you're working with Taurus energy. Anything to do with Taurus, look up what Taurus represents and just keep doing all those things. That is how you attract your house. You want to attract feeling comfortable within your own skin as much as possible, because that way, when you find the house that you like, you're going to know that you like it. You're not going to be asking other people for advice. Is this house good? Do you like it? No, do you like it? That's what you want to ask yourself. And then we have take inspired action. So that one's obviously very good. Take inspired action is basically just do anything that makes you feel inspired, makes you feel creative, anything like that. That is super, super duper important. Okay, that is your reading. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for purchasing a reading with me. I appreciate you, and I don't know if you've had a reading before, so thank you very much. Okay, so we have Megan coming in as well, and we've got Marcia, so I'll add you to the list. Okay, just going to put the list up again. So this is the list now. Amelia, Marcia, and Megan. There we go. Okay. Right, Frida, your question is next. Okay, Could you tell me if there's any children in my near future and like genders, characteristics? Also, tell me is that possible? Also, thanks. Last time I asked you a question, you were right. Now my boyfriend is starting with a J, as you said. Oh, I love that so much. I've been pregnant before. I also wonder if the same child is coming through. Okay, so I probably should have been more specific. I don't do readings about children because it is a very sensitive subject and a lot of people can be very offended, or it's just not fun to always talk about things like this because it's too much. So I will do a very gentle reading for you. I won't go too deep, but I know this is something that is very heavy on your heart. So I will get any information I can. I'll try to be as practical as possible, but I will try not to include too much health because it's just too sensitive, okay? And I don't want to upset you and be like, oh, you're not gonna have kids. Like, who wants to hear that? No one. So I'm not gonna, obviously that's not what I'm predicting for you. I'm just saying as an example, no one wants to hear that. Okay, it's kind of like predicting when someone's death is gonna happen. Okay, I don't do that. So but we'll have a look into it. We'll see what wants to come up. Thank you, Amy. I just got your donation come through as well and put you on my list. So yes, I will do that for you now. Okay. All right. So I'm like multitasking like a motherfucker right now. I'm so proud of myself. This is like full Virgo energy right now. I'm like fully in my element. I've got like 3 screens up. I'm like boop, boop, boop. So I don't like I'm looking at the camera. It's because I'm trying to check out the chat. You can't look at the chat on a phone, which is weird. I don't understand that. Anyway, sorry, I've gone off track. Okay, what is your star sign? Because I feel like I'm getting really strong Gemini, Taurus-y energy from you. Like I feel very scattered. So I don't know if you are a Gemini. Also, Gemini rising. There we go. You got double air. That makes so much sense because I'm very, very scattered right now. Okay, feline. I'm just gonna have a look for you. 1 sec. Sorry. I'm just gonna have a look for you about the donation amount in USD. It is $24. Okay, $24 for you. Okay, that's how much it'll be. Do I have a dollar sign on here? There we go. 24 USD. Okay, right. Let's do your reading. So you want to know about children. Can you also know can you let me know your age if that's okay? Moon in Aries is such a strong one. Wow, that's like fucking fire, literally. Let me know your age as well. 33. Oh, that's a really nice number. That's a good number. That makes me feel. You've just turned 33, haven't you? This year is going to be a good year for you. Oh, I feel like I want to cry. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I'm getting like so many things now. The Gemini energy is strong with you. It's strong with this one. God, you are so connected to like spirit. Oh, damn, you are so connected to spirit. Okay. I feel like you might have actually had health issues before. Not so much with feminine stuff like babies, you know, periods, things like that, as in anything to do with the uterus. I don't think you have had that as much. I think you might have had health problems when you were younger because you're quite sensitive. So I don't know if that's something that you've actually had before, but I'm picking up that that's been quite a difficult journey for you. So, okay, I'm going to be really blunt. So just please take it as it resonates. Please, please, please. Okay, so when it comes to things like this, like pregnancy, you have to create, which you already are because you're a human being and you have a body. But this is basically what I'm getting. And I'm going to be very blunt, but also going to be very, you know, I'm kind about this stuff. So when it comes to babies and periods, okay, anything to do with the uterus area, it's got to be a safe space, okay? As a woman, myself, and dealing with things like this, they're basically telling me whatever you go through goes straight to the uterus. And this is the same for men with their peens. Because basically we are a spiritual vessel, right? We're a physical body, but we're spiritual. So anything we feel goes straight to our uterus because that's our safe space. Especially as a woman, all of your stress basically goes to the uterus. So if you've had a really heavy month, like really intense emotion, maybe, you know, really intense stuff, not gonna be, you know, just anything that feels hard. Sometimes it can stop your period. Sometimes it can, you know, prevent your period from coming. Sometimes you can have a really heavy flow and it can be really uncomfortable. If you've had a really good month, then you will most likely have quite a good period. Okay, so what I feel for you is when it comes to anything to do with babies and when it comes to being a woman, it really is really important to look after your body. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you have to do things and be like so solid with it and be like, okay, what if I, drink alcohol and then I'm pregnant all of a sudden? No, it's not about how you do it. It's about being as open as possible. Okay, it's kind of like when you're intimate with someone physically and you have literally something going inside of you. If you are stressed out and your hips are clenching, it's not going to feel enjoyable. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to be painful, right? So it's to relax into it. It's kind of like when you want to go to sleep and all you can think about is sleeping. It's really hard to sleep. So when it comes to things like pregnancy and things like that, they're saying anything you can do to really honor the process rather than looking at it as a list of things you can and can't do. It's not about actually manifesting the baby into physical form. It's actually about creating a home within your body so that soul knows, I'm ready to come in. Does that make sense? So you just want to make sure it's fun for you. You want to make sure that it's a fun process for you. I don't know if you have a partner or anything. I do feel like it is going to be a natural process. But I just keep hearing, I want a safe house. I want a safe home. There's nothing wrong with you in terms of that, in a way. Okay, that's so blunt. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? There's nothing wrong in the body, I don't feel. The only thing is just to relax more. I think you take life very seriously. And if you end up not having a child, which is not what I'm seeing, but if you don't end up having it, this isn't going to define your life, okay? It might be even later on that you have one. I do see there is possibly someone coming in as in a baby. That's all I'll say. I do feel like there is one coming in. I won't say when, but I don't feel like it's ages away. I don't think it's like 10 years, 5 years, okay? I think it's possibly within like very, very broad 2 to 3 years. I think it's probably earlier than that. It depends how much sex you're having or what process you're using to have said babies, or, if you even have a partner, I don't know. That's kind of all I'm feeling. I just keep feeling like you need to not put so much pressure on your body to create that, because when this baby's ready, he or she will come in whenever they fucking want. They don't care about your timing. It's their timing, okay? It's their timing. Of course they care in one way or another. But at the end of the day, it's a really big process as well. Your body's going to go through a lot. And whether you're housing the baby or not, it's still a long process. So I want you to realize like this is a really, really big situation for you. And I really want you to start trusting the universe when it comes to this situation. Like, I know it's really hard, but I do feel like you have nothing to worry about at all. Like, I genuinely don't feel like you have anything to worry about. And it's kind of like things that happen, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. And even if we go for intense stuff, it doesn't mean that I'm saying you're not going to avoid all the intense stuff. But this feels like there's nothing to worry about at all, okay? Does that make sense? I hope that helps you in a way. Sorry if it's not what you wanted to hear, but I hope that helps. So... gonna pour you just a couple of cycle. That's so like literally. Okay, so I feel like you have to go through a cycle before you attract a physical baby into your life. Okay, a physical baby, you need to go through quite a few different steps before it wants to come in. Like I say, it's not just about the baby. This is your process too. So if there's something you have to go through before this baby enters your life, you can't avoid it, okay? There is nothing that you can and can't do that will honour your body. So I really want you to honour your body and your cycle, okay? If there ends up being another abortion, there may, I'm not going to say there won't be, because I'm not here to promise anything or tell you what's going to happen essentially. But whatever's going to happen, it feels really, really good, okay? There's abundance, and it's in the future, literally. It literally says abundance in the future. So I don't feel anything bad is going to happen. I just feel like you literally just got to look after your body and have more fun. Have more fun. Like you're too serious about things, and then you're clenching up again. There needs to be a sense of like trusting your feminine instincts, trusting your body, and realizing what type of women you're around as well. That will influence how you feel about yourself. And also when you're around very toxic people, you can clench up more. And you're a very intense person, which is a beautiful thing, but sometimes when you're intense you focus solely on one thing and you can't let it go. You need to distract yourself, okay? It's like waiting for a pot of water to boil. Like, you literally, if you keep staring at it, it's going to take longer. Put your focus somewhere else. Realize how your mind works. If you keep focusing on one thing and attracting it in, it's not going to happen. You have to focus on the process. It's kind of like attracting a person into your life, or attracting a home, or attracting a job. It's all pretty much the same thing. If you keep focusing on it really, really intensely, you're just going to make yourself miserable. So don't focus on it like it's a job. Focus on it like you love yourself enough to enjoy the process as it comes along. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And then we have to step into your power. Remember, you are a very powerful being, especially as a woman. Very fucking powerful. So I genuinely feel like there's nothing to worry about, and this will 100% happen for you, I feel. And you care so much, and that makes a very good mother. So that's really good. So that's just confirmation for you, okay? All right, so okay, so Robin, I don't think you donated enough. So Robin, you'll need to donate another let me think, another £5, okay? So Robin, you will need to donate another £5 because you haven't donated enough. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, my lovely. I'm sorry if that wasn't what you wanted to hear, but you know, that's all I can give you right now. Okay, so just having a look at the next one. So we now have Christian, my girl Christian. So Christian, you are at 32 minutes in. Okay. Let's have a look. Get your name up. Okay. Right, now it is Christian's turn. Good. I'm glad that made you happy. It makes me happy too. Okay. Right, Christian, I haven't got a general reading, sorry. That's your question. All right, so you are at 32 minutes in. Let's go. What's coming in for Christian, please? I'm feeling like you're around either a lot of girlfriends. Does overcoming trauma go within the issue? I'm guessing you mean, does overcoming trauma help with health issues? Because yes, like 100%. Like your body is so connected to your emotions. Oh my lord. Yes. Oh my god. So crazy. Okay, Robin, you need to donate another 5. As it wasn't enough. Okay. Okay, Chrissy's here. Let's go. Yay, Hayley made the live. Okay, so Christian now. I think Hayley, you donated. So if you're not on the list, I haven't forgotten about you. Okay, Christian. These cards do not want to come out. Oh, there we go. I catch a break. Someone's been overthinking a lot. Okay, I'm picking up a really strong message of you being this woman, and you're grabbing massive amount of energy. You're really good at grabbing at things. So what I feel is if how you're attracting stuff, you're doing a really good job at attracting things. Like you're on the right path. Everything feels a lot smoother, or it's going to feel smoother a lot sooner. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, you're really good at attracting stuff at the moment. Oh, okay, thank you, Robin. Yeah, it doesn't feel like you know that, but genuinely you're attracting something quite big. I'm just gonna be really honest. I don't know if I think you might still be single, or are you dating somebody? I think you might be dating someone soon. You are definitely attracting in some women who are a lot like you. Very unexpected relationships are coming. I feel a Pisces coming in and a Cancer. There's a lot of water signs that need to come into your life. They're going to help you get more connected to your emotional side, help you get more connected to your feminine side as well. I just see a man. Is there a man this year that's saying yes, like fully honest? I really feel like there's a man coming in. Like, he is so fully there. Like, it's really hard to avoid his energy, which is so perfect, which means he's really close. So I don't know if you have, I don't know if you know this, like, if you don't know if you're dating somebody already, or if you've kind of been feeling someone's come in. They might not, I don't think they're going to come in like in the next 3 months. It's probably going to be like near to the mid of this year or the end of this year. Okay, this isn't the right deck, is it? Nope. I want some tarot. Where's my tarot cards? Like my general tarot. There we are. Yeah, I feel like you're going to look at life very differently this year. This year's going to very much change you. That feels better. So much better. Look at that. Lots of abundance coming in. So like I say, we have Goddess Rain. Fate, I catch a break. And then we have Lord Driz Bath's Renewal. I'm refreshed with the light of love. So you've done a lot of emotional work recently. The universe is kind of like urging this new person to come in. They still have their issues right now that they're dealing with. So they're not fully ready to come into your life yet. But I see you both being pushed closely to each other. He's definitely on his way. I'm hearing I have to deal with something first. Feels very romantic. Definitely feels like a romantic partner. You've got stuff to deal with too. There might be something coming up with your family soon that may be a little bit shaky for you. Might make you feel a bit shaky, but it will push you towards your highest version of yourself. We all go through stuff for a reason. So this family situation, I don't see it being really intense. I feel like because you take things quite intensely anyway. It feels like you're just going to take it on the nose. It is an intense situation. I don't exactly know what it is. It's an intense situation, but I feel like this situation is bringing you towards getting to know yourself a lot quicker and easier. And I feel like your man is going to be coming in after that situation. Do you have a list for everyone who's purchased? Yes, it's up in the comment. Read the list. Read the comment section. I'll write it down again. I'll put in some new people as well. Yeah, so the King of Pentacles, this is basically when you've learnt, once she's learnt the lesson, she'll meet her man. This is you, this is them. This is you feeling powerful, strong, easy, sexual, beautiful. This is them feeling solid, comfortable in their masculine, feminine, masculine. Your person's most likely a water sign. That's pretty much it. Is there anything else? I want to get you an essential oils card. I just want to feel into the emotional side of you. See if there's anything that needs to be given to you. Lime. Lime is a really cute one. I was not expecting that. Okay, so this is the Essential Oils Healing Deck. So highly recommend this for putting in a diffuser, putting on your skin, taking as a pill form, or put it in your food. Lime is really good. Put it in some water or in your next meal if you can. I'm hearing that in a curry. So if you make curries, this would be probably really nice in a curry. Okay? All right, thank you everyone who's donating. I will put you on the list once I've done Christian's reading. So I'm going to read what lime represents. Lime says, purifies and alleviates overwhelming feelings. So you're obviously feeling a little bit intense right now. You might even be going through some family stuff. So if you're already going through it, then you're already on your way to meeting your man pretty quickly. That's fine, Sarah, don't worry about it. Just put it in the comment section when I'm done when I'm on you. Just look at the list of people in the comment section. You'll know when you're up next, okay? Here we go. This is a good one. Okay, I'm picking up your man. Looks to me like he's got brown skin. Not dark, not like very, very dark brown. Brown skin. Like, he looks to me Indian heritage or around that area. He looks like a, this is so bad. I don't want to say it's like, I don't want to be offensive. They're telling me a pale Indian, okay? They're not like super, super brown, but they're not white. They're like in between. Like, sometimes they'll look quite pale and other days they'll look like, oh my God, you look like you're from a different culture, because of just how their skin is, their pigmentation. They might have two parents from two different places, but it does feel like they have Indian heritage there around that area, and India's huge. So, you know, that's probably why. Okay, So they got a bit of American in there as well, and a bit of English. That's why they got quite. Okay, I just keep telling me they're a pale Indian. I'm sorry, that's so like not very. And also I say curry. Wait, curry is Indian, right? Yeah. That's like an Indian dish, so that makes sense. That does make sense. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so I also feel like the culture they're bringing in a lot of their culture to your partnership too. So you might suddenly learn about Indian culture all of a sudden, and you're like, why am I so connected to this? Or it could be your roots, and you're like, why am I so connected to that? You might have a draw to India. You may manifest some friends who have strong culture, strong like connection to their culture from India, and then you get into that culture, and then you meet your man. So it's going to be very broad, but I do definitely feel Indian culture it's like on the nose, I feel. Okay, so this is what they're telling me. In some cultures, limes are believed to eliminate negative energies in both the home and your aura, alleviating the anxiety, tension, and depression that can accompany them. Lime essential oil is also believed to address apathy and resignation, as well as grief and suicidal ideation, by helping people feel from the heart without being overwhelmed by their feelings. If you they're just talking about suicide, okay, but they are saying if you have suicidal thoughts, however, seek professional help and support. So if you know anyone going through anything, and this is for anyone watching, if there is any of you who are feeling very low, I'm not a doctor, but this can possibly help some symptoms, okay? Yeah, that's what they're saying. That got really intense very quickly, but that's obviously meant to be said, so okay. All right, let's go. Hopefully that helped. Hope that made sense. That's what I'm feeling for you. Thank you everyone for donating. Thank you very much, Christian, for donating and donating extra. I really appreciate that. Okay, Robin, your donation has literally just come through, so we're a bit lagging today. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi or what, but I don't know. Okay, let's get the list up again. So, as you can see from the comment section, we have the list there. So the next one is Amanda. Yeah, we're going to do Amanda next. I'm just logging into my PayPal again. This is fun. This is so fun. I love keep logging into PayPal. This is so fun. Okay, right. Thank you, Christian. I really appreciate you. Thank you for coming on here. All right. Next, we have Amy at the end, and then we have Robin. David again. David, did you donate again? I'm a bit confused. I'm really confused now. I don't know. David, you donated £1. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, Robin, and then we have Hayley, and then we have Magda. We have Gail, and then we have Sarah. We have Sharia, Kayla, and then I've got Robin again. So Robin, where are you? I did put you down. Cool. Is it 30? I donated 30 with 3 transactions. Yes, you donate. That's completely fine. Thank you. Yeah, you donated enough. That's good. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with David. I've got £1 from David. I don't know what that's about. So let me know if you're on here, David. Let me know. Okay. Maybe they gave you a tip. Maybe. If you did, thank you. Thank you. That's really nice. Right, so Amanda's next. Thank you, Amanda. You're welcome, Christian. Appreciate you. The question is, can you have a general look for me? Yes. All right, Amanda, you are at 44. I'm getting a woman with long blonde hair. Do you have long blonde hair? Whoever it is, I'm picking up their energy. Okay, general reading, let's go. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, got the Emperor. I'm hearing, show me the cards. I'm going to show you the cards. Here we go. King of Wands. Lots of masculine energy. I don't like this man. I don't like him very much. Have you got a toxic man around you? He doesn't feel that great. Feels like something's off with him. So I'm going to be really blunt. I feel like you are letting go of a toxic male. Oh, you have dark hair. I don't know who this blonde-haired woman is. It might be someone in spirit. Could be a family member that passed over. She's got really beautiful, thick blonde hair. Very straight. Don't know who this person is. Do you know anyone like that, or anyone in spirit, possibly who passed? I'm not sure, but she's very prominent. I'm getting like a Heather or a Sarah or a Nicole. Somebody like that. That's their name. All right, so we have the Fool. Everything you're going through is preparing you for a really big push forward. I don't know if you want to move, but I do see a move happening. Not unexpected. I think it's something you've wanted to do for a long time. It's just circumstances need to align themselves for you to get there. So right now, I do see you building up things as you go along. I'm hearing if there's anything to do with money, it's not a rush. You got to just do one thing at a time. You may have had in childhood where you have to rush stuff, or you're forced to rush things, or you need to like push forward really quickly. So there's this need for you to like rush things, especially when it comes to results. Maybe you have strong perfectionistic tendencies, I'm not sure. But this is showing me that whatever you're working towards, whether it be like quite a big process, when something is quite a big situation, you can't just manifest it super quickly. So just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to come in. And I feel this here is basically saying like, I want you to channel Capricorn energy to attract what this is. So with Capricorn energy, it's very slow moving, not super slow, but it's quite slow. Hello Zari, I see your little hand emoji, that's cute. With Capricorn energy it can be quite slow. It's very practical. It doesn't worry about the future. It's very much like one thing at a time. So what I see for you is I feel like you just gotta trust that every step you're taking is like, you know, you're not worried about it basically. I feel like there's a massive need for you to like get it done quickly, get it done, which is, it's no fault of your own. I think you've basically been raised like that. You've probably had a very critical parent who was like, you're not doing it right. Which, if they're saying that, then like they don't have that authority to tell you what to do. But I do feel like you're learning how to become a much more confident feminine without being basically told what to do. You're becoming much more confident with expressing your needs, and this is coming with loving yourself more. So with this process, this is how you're attracting more things in. There is a man coming in. You're definitely attracting him in. So if you're single, I have hair there. If you're single, I do feel like a man is on his way. I feel like he's got really open energy, and he's definitely to do with your joy. So anything you are connected to your joy, that is basically how you meet him. There's no anything you have to do to manifest him in. You just got to keep giving yourself a lot more love than what you're doing. And I know it's really hard, especially if you have grown up with very extreme parents or extreme views or religions or, you know, things like that. I really want you to work on your feminine side. And I keep hearing bringing more pink. So rose quartz, rhodonite. I do sell rhodonite towers on my shop. Crystal Creations Co. UK. That's my shop on Etsy. I think I have some rhodonite pyramids still left. But yeah, pink opal's really good for you. I think pink opal's a good one. Rose quartz, rhodonite, all those ones. There is definitely a fear of losing something, a fear of losing money, fear of poverty. You may have grown up with poverty or struggling to get money. This is not your stuff, okay? You most likely are still carrying it from childhood. You are not responsible for other people's money. You are not responsible for changing people's money, changing people's career, helping people with their career. You are not in debt to anyone apart from what you decide to be in debt with. Basically, I'm hearing stop being responsible for other people's problems. You've kind of been put in a position at a very young age that everything's your fault, and it's not your fault at all. At all. And I want to say that again, at all. Anything you go through, you are meant to go through it, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I want you to learn from the situations you're going through. Be kind to yourself. If something doesn't work out, great. Move on. Like, it's nothing is a mistake, okay? So anything you're doing or going through, there's no mistake, okay? You can't make a mistake as a human. You actually can't. You know, of course, there's, you know, killing someone, but that's a bit extreme, okay? Yes, $24. Yeah, so I just feel like you just got to work on loving yourself a bit more. Give yourself space. Like, you don't have to do things all the time. And this is coming from someone who's very practical. I literally had a down day today, and I'm like, let's do a live stream. It's very hard to like get rid of that, especially because I've grown up with very critical people around me, like people who are really intense, and I'm still shedding that too. So once you're aware of it, you can let go of it. You need to get space from these people that you can't heal unless you're away from them. There we go. Alchemy, perfect. Holy Wells of Ireland. You could be attracting in some women from Ireland as well. You may be Irish. I'm not sure where you're from. I harness my magic. So there's this need for you to like listen to your feminine side, and this is you. Oh, is there a blonde woman there? Hey. Yes. I love that. Yeah, this feels really feminine. I really feel like there's nothing you can do to attract any women in, but if you'd like to attract more women into your life, get into your masculine. That's a really weird way of doing it, but all right, that's what they're telling me. Get into your masculine. One more. Magnetic stimulus. I want you to start doing anything creative. I want you to get out in nature more. I want you to do more walks. You need to give yourself headspace. You can't keep controlling things all the time. You're not responsible for everything. Oh, you're half Irish. I love that connection. That's amazing. I'm hearing I'm in the dark. You feel like you're in the dark and you're not. Things are just things are being created for you. It's just in a different way. When you're attracting something different, you have to be different, otherwise you're not going to align with that. So if you've always been a perfectionist and you've always done things exactly the same way, how the fuck are you meant to get anything new? You can't. You have to rewire your brain to stop protecting itself, because it's been doing that from such a young age. It's not going to make you feel good. So that's what you're basically learning to do, is just to backtrack into childhood, get really comfortable with listening to that little inner child that you have, and start loving her, because you are doing a really good job. It's a slow process. You know, it is a slow process. So yeah, you're doing such a good job. Like, give yourself a fucking pat on the back. All right, so thank you so much, Amanda. I really appreciate you. Okay, so next we have, okay, so I did get a donation from Masha. Do we have Masha again? Yes. Did you want a longer reading? Because you donated more. Let me see. I don't know. Wait, so, okay, so you donated £12. I don't know what that's about. Let me know what that is, unless that's another reading. I'm not sure. So, Masha, let me know. Okay, so, Kayla, we've got Dominica, and Christina. Okay, so Corey, you're next. You are at 54. Longer reading. Okay, longer reading. Got it. Okay, so let me make sure I do a long reading for you. 54. Okay. So, Corey. So, is everyone caught up on who we've got next? Is it like helpful for you guys if I put the names in the comment section? Because I feel like that's a lot more organized. How does that work for everyone? Is that working for you guys? Let me know if that's a lot easier, so you know when you're coming up next. Because I know when you're like the customer, it's a bit different, or the client, from when I'm actually doing it myself. So let me know if that helps, writing down all the names. Okay. What am I attracting? What am I currently attracting based on my current energy? That is such a good question. Yes, let me have a look at that. Okay. What am I attracting based on my current energy? Okay. Good. Good. Okay. What am I attracting based on my current energy? Get the number 3? 3. Something to do with the number 3. You guys, a lot of you guys are getting new partners. Am I just making this shit up? Because I keep getting, a man is coming, and I keep getting lots of Pisces. How old are you? I'm getting 25. Are you 25? This is number 25. Like, Mercury, the 3rd house. So number 3 is obviously a big one for you. Can you let me know your age and star sign, please, if you don't mind sharing? Okay, 28, cool. I feel like you are on the precipice of attracting quite a lot in. Your Saturn return's happening soon. I'm hearing, is it not? So I do feel like you're already in it a little bit. So you're in it a little bit. So you most likely have just started your Saturn return. This is actually a really good energy for you. Libra Sun, shit, that's a big one. All right, so what I feel for you is this Saturn return is going to be, I'm hearing this is what they're telling me. Don't know what it means, but it's what they're telling me. Adjacent to your 2nd house. So it's something to do with intimacy and your 2nd house. So basically on the birth chart wheel, you've got the 2nd house and you've got the 8th house. They're opposite each other. And they're telling me that you're basically going to be forced into working with intimacy, sexually, emotionally, financially. So I really feel like you're most likely going to attract your person within the next 3 years or 3 months, something around that area. Okay, I know 3 months is a lot different to 3 years, but it's something to do with the number 3. I do feel like your man is actually quite close. Like, I don't feel like it might not be this year. It's something, he's around you. Don't focus on actually manifesting a man, but I do feel like he's on his way. Of course, if you want a man, if you want a woman, I don't know. Basically a person, partner. But your Saturn return is going to hit your 2nd house. So you may have Capricorn in your 2nd house, something like that. Whatever's going on in your 2nd house, money's going to be a big thing for you. You may have to lean on parents or someone close to you for money, only for a small amount of time, but don't be afraid to do that. That's asking you more intimacy. It's getting you to be more intimate with other people by asking for help. That's one part of it. It's a very big lesson you're learning through it. You're learning power. You're learning how to attract power in to your life. You're learning what power means to you, how it feels, getting comfortable with being in the driver's seat. A lot of the time is you let people lead. You don't lead yourself because you're scared of what might happen. If you learn to actually take one step at a time and realize, your opinions are important, it's really important to have solid choices and realize, like, you don't have to get everything perfect straight away, then that's going to give you a lot more leverage when it comes to attracting stuff in. There we go, see, it's money again. Virgo's the 2nd house. Okay, so it's an earth sign. So what that means then, the more you work on your health, the better you're going to be at attracting your money. Because it keeps saying lit up 2nd house, something around the 2nd house. So with your money, it's really important to invest in your health as well. Not so much like literal health, like, your body's like, illness and things like that. No, it feels like wellness, like, I don't know. It could be anything from what media you're consuming to, having a clear out. So this full moon in Virgo that we've just had, I'm pretty sure it's in Virgo, you're having a clear out. So basically, this is going to affect your money as well. So you might have to change your bank. You might have an influx of money coming in. You may end up investing a lot of money into wellness, like therapy or something like that. That's just what you're attracting in the next 3 years. Next 3 years. I don't know how long a Saturn return normally lasts, but they're telling me it's around 3 years. Mental health, I think it's all the things. I think it's to do with everything. I really feel like you keep going the way you're going, you're going to attract a man in. I think you're going to do really well with an earth sign or a water sign. So a Taurus or a Cancer. I do feel like he is on on his way. The more you connect to your inner child, the quicker you're going to meet this man, because they want you to connect more with loving yourself in a way that's light-hearted, that you don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. I feel like you want to start a new social media account as well. I feel like you might start a new account that's going to attract customers in, or people who want your information in some way. So what you're giving out, people are loving you for it. So you might want to start a new Instagram. I don't know, I don't like TikTok, but TikTok, I don't know. TikTok is great for, like, you know, getting yourself out there, but if it doesn't work for you, Instagram's always good. So I think maybe you're going to try something with Instagram or social media in some way. It's going to be very natural, so don't feel like, oh my god, I have to start something now. No, you don't. You literally, it's about like you and your process. It's going to be part of your creative journey, so that's really nice. Anything else? Oh, my jaw really hurt. I feel like you are releasing a man. There's a man on your jaw. So there's somebody talking to you. You don't like the way they talk. Your jaw clenches up and you feel powerless. This feels like a father figure. Could be a brother. Could be a cousin. This man, I don't like him. They're showing me they're putting a solid, long, what's that called? A screw through your jaw, and it's coming out the other side. That's how it feels when you talk to this person. That is an indication that there's resentment there. This person is clenching up your jaw. As a Libra, it's really important to recognize when that comes in your body. As a Libra, I've got a lot of Libra in my chart. I'm very Libran. As a Scorpio myself, I know when that happens, because sometimes with Libras, it really is really hard to express your truth. And I don't want you to fear expressing your truth. I'm hearing, girl, okay, this is from one woman to another. No, they're not always going to understand what you're talking about. And even if they don't listen, you do not need to tell them how you feel, okay? Someone who's willing to not listen needs to go out the door, okay? You cannot force someone to hear you. And it's okay expressing your truth, but if you know someone isn't listening to you at all and they don't give a shit, get out, or you know, get them out of your life. I want you to really have strong boundaries with realizing what people and who they really are. Like, there's going to be an illusion that's going to be just flat out gone. This Saturn return for you and this Virgo full moon is showing you where illusions are coming in. And, haha, they're telling me, this is a good one too, thank you very much. Saturn is now moving into Pisces. Pisces is all about illusions. So there's going to be a lot of Libras waking up to a lot of narcissists. Because Libras, we're very trained to blend in because it's part of our childhood upbringing. So you're going to learn to be like, do you know what? I don't like how you're talking to me and I don't really want to be around you anymore. And it's sad because you want to be around them. You want that connection. But if there wasn't really connection to start with, you know? Thank you, Serena. I'm going to add you to the list. So I hope that makes sense. Melissa, yes, if you would like a reading, they are 19 Great British pounds. If you want a longer reading, add extra. All the readings I've done pretty much have been longer ones, which is why they've been taking so long, which I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Like, honestly, really, I just thank you. Really appreciate it. But that's what I'm feeling. And also with Mercury's all about communication. Super important to attract your man in, okay? That's what I'm feeling. So if you want a longer reading, then you can just, you know, come in with another payment if you want another reading. But that's all I feel. I could have gone into it more. Libras, I'm pretty good at channeling them because I'm very Libran. So I'm very connected to you guys. So if you want a longer reading, then I'll definitely recommend if that's something you would like. But that's your reading. Thank you very much. So thank you very much. Okay, so next is Alexia. I'm going to do your reading now. Okay, let's get the list up again. All right, thank you, Serena. I'm going to put you in the list. So Alexia is next. Who have we got here? So if you don't see your name on the list, it's because you either haven't donated enough or your payment hasn't come through, okay? So we've got Christina, Dominica, Christina, Serena, there you are. Okay, thank you, MC. Okay. Alexia, what number are you? You are at 1 hour 5 minutes. 1 hour 5 minutes. Oh, I really hate doing this on my phone. Okay. 1 hour 5 minutes. Just a general love reading. Can you let me know, unless you, hang on, I'm just going to check your info if you've already put it in there. Let me see. It's quite a juicy cup of tea. It always is with me. But I love that. I really appreciate that. We love a juicy reading, don't we? It's good though. When it's juicy, that's a really good sign. Because it means I'm on the nose of it. This is really random, but I'm getting for you, Alexia, I'm getting for you a crocodile or an alligator. Look up what they mean. Okay, look up what they mean. I'm hearing no, it doesn't mean someone's watching you. It could be that you are sensing out things, because with crocodiles and alligators, they look for a while with their eyes just above the water and they snap. But look out for what they represent. Do you know what? I'm going to look it up. Alligator. Alligator spiritual meaning. First of all, you're working on being a lot more extroverted, which, well done you. That's quite a big step for you. I don't know if you're quite an introvert, but you're definitely learning to be more extroverted. Okay, this is really good. This is helping you to get where you need to be. You're shedding a lot of childhood wounds, which is really good. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're definitely doing it. You are definitely attracting your person in. He or she is on their way. Thank you, Melissa. I did get your donation, so I'll put you in the list. Yeah, so I do feel like you are doing a really good job at attracting in your person. I don't know if you want a man or a woman. I'm just going to say you want a man, just for sake. So I'm sorry if that's not right. But I feel as if you are... I do feel like there's someone around you. Not yet. No, not yet. Can you let me know your age and I'll give you a timing? So when possibly your man could be coming in. Let me know your age. Alexia, let me know your age. How is she attracting in a person? We got Sagittarius. We've got Neptune. We've got the 12th house. Something is up here. What is that? I'm picking up something's up here. That's interesting. I feel like you're connecting to your higher self. Picking up there's an energy above your head. I don't know what it is. Could be a person in spirit. I'm picking up on a mother figure. A mother figure is around you at the moment. She might be living with you, or she's obviously still on the earth plane. Everyone's different. I feel like her energy is around you a lot. I've been making a lot more friends lately and trying to love myself more. That's really good. That's so good. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like you have been becoming much more extroverted, which is really good. I feel like you're going to attract in some new people quite soon. Like, as in, you're going to have your solid tribe. Like, it's not just going to be friends. It's going to be like a solid tribe who you can trust. And then your person will then be coming in. Your man could easily be a Sag, Pisces, Aries. Yeah, and as I say that, I'm getting nervous. I definitely feel like he's really hot. He's tall, white, brown hair, blue eyes. He looks, his energy's like a crocodile. I feel like he's someone who's in the background, and then all of a sudden you notice him. He's not somebody who likes to be noticed. No, he's quite a sensitive person. And I do feel also that you are very nervous. I keep playing with these things. I'm getting like nervous energy. You're meeting your person through a big dumping of your old energy. I really want you to watch the Gem Goddesses video. And if you did a video on your... what is this? Your personal year number. Personal year number. Look that up on YouTube. check out what number you're in, because that's what you're going to go through in the year. I don't think you're going to meet him this year, but I feel like, I mean, you could do. You can meet him through an activity of some kind, especially if you are in a group of friends. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. So have a look at the alligator. What it says here is its primal instincts, good fortune, and other dynamic traits. I don't feel like it's just that. I think there's something else there. I'm getting my heart chakra. You're definitely getting more powerful. Like I'm getting this energy of like it's going forward. Encourage you to reveal feelings. That's what it says. Yeah. Good. Cool. Thank you so much for purchasing. Okay, Charlotte's next. You are at 1:10. It says 70 minutes. That's not helpful. Let's just do 7101. I don't really know how to say that, but okay, Charlotte's next. You're welcome, my lovely. Thank you. Hi, Charlotte. How you doing, girl? I think I might need a snack soon. Your girl is getting hungry. Okay. Cool. We're all caught up. So I have another donation between Serena and Melissa. Milagros. Okay. I'm gonna grab a snack. These are my favourite. Welsh cakes. I've literally been eating these like no tomorrow. I'm in Wales at the moment. These things are beautiful. They make me horny. I love them. Okay. Let's have my snack. Charlotte, what's your question, my lovely? Let me see if you've put it down on here. I feel like you're from England. Getting really British vibes from you. I don't think Charlotte, is Charlotte an English name? I feel like you're definitely from England. Okay, what's your question? Oh, here we go, sorry. Cool. So like a general reading. Cool, let's do that. April's going to be a really good year for you. Yeah. No. Month. April's a really good month for you. What's the date today? 11th. Yeah. Stepping into your power. Are you looking for a new career or a new job? Or looking into... Sorry, I'm really hungry. Looking into getting more money? Because I feel like your money's going to increase in April. Okay. Taurus energy coming in, and I got the number 16. So I'm not sure if you're a Taurus. Doesn't feel like it. It feels like a Taurus energy around you. The energy of money is increasing for you. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I know it's really gross me eating, but I love me a Welsh cake. Love me a Welsh cake. What can I say? This one, this one, this one. I feel like you're going on a shopping spree quite soon. I do feel your money increasing. I think you might have your own business, and I think there's money coming in on the side. There might be somebody inheritance or something. Money's back here. So I feel like you don't know you're getting the money. It's going to randomly just pop into your life, which, hi, who doesn't want that? Okay, so we have mind, real, hope. I'm going to clarify these with one of these. Nope, one of these. Your mind is powerful and creates your reality What you think you attract. Release any beliefs that hold you back. And we have a Chariot with that one. I'm just clarifying these, okay? So, what I feel for you is it's really important to recognise where your mind is going. When you feel low, I know it's really hard not to do that. Really, really important to switch your attention. Do we know how much it is for a reading? It is 19 Great British Pounds or 24 USD. Obviously, it depends on where you are. Then I can convert it for you. Oh, someone's scared about not manifesting something. Oh, girl, okay. Have you been trying to manifest either money or a home? Because I feel like you're really scared about not attracting it. I'm hearing I need to get out of here. I can't deal with it anymore. Can you let me know your zodiac sign? I feel like you might be an Aries. I feel like you're working on patience at the moment. I'm hearing she's quite impatient. That's really cute. So one thing you're learning is that where your focus is really, really important, because you are a very good manifester. You're really good at manifesting. Pisces sun. The Virgo side of you is very critical. Yeah, I do get a lot of Cancer risings. I love a good Cancer rising. Love a good Cancer rising. Okay. What's she attracting in? More self-love. More love for yourself, which they're telling me is two different things. So they're telling me self-love is actually recognizing what you need, and loving yourself is the journey to recognizing what you need. Yes, you can, Serena. Definitely, you can do that. So we've got Leo, the 11th house, and we've got Venus. I feel as if you are showing up more clearly in your connections with people. You might not attract some new friends in for another about 6 months, but I do feel like you're going to attract in some new people. And I feel like your hope is going to change. The way you see your life is going to change. It's not going to feel as heavy and dense. And I also feel like you're working on bringing in more, or you're bringing in less judgment to yourself. You're very critical in who you are. I'm not achieving enough. I'm not doing enough. I can't do this. That's not going to happen. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just focus on how you can get there. Okay? That's the throat chakra. I feel like you're not listening enough to your feminine side. Very judgmental on yourself. Okay? So, let me just check my... Okay, I'm still connected. We're still connected. Can you guys still hear me? Hopefully this is working. Is this... I don't know. Hopefully it's still okay. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, so yeah, basically you're working on becoming the real version of yourself. Good. You're working on becoming the real version of yourself. You're working on showing people who you really are, not the masked version that's kept you safe. I'm hearing, I know you've had to do that. I know, I'm sorry. I know that's horrible, but you're not meant to stay like that. Like when your inner child has been protecting you for so long, you can't stay like that. Okay, so you do tend to get very critical on yourself. Negativity is not your friend. Okay, we don't need her. We need practical solutions. Okay, but you are also a Cancer. You're double water, but you also got earth in there. So you are going to be very practical. One thing I will say, one thing at a time. Simplicity is key, and I really want you to focus on your mind and stop putting your energy into other people when they don't reciprocate, especially. My God, my throat. Wow, it's the Virgo coming through. Your moon, Virgo's to do with Mercury. Your moon is really popping. Like your emotions are needing to come out in some way. You need to talk to somebody about your emotions. There's some dense, thick stuff that you're holding on to. It's too much. You're holding on to it, and you feel responsible for other people's stuff. But what's happening is you're very caring, but you're taking on other people's problems that aren't even yours. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling. Lots of throat chakra stuff coming out. You just need to be more open with yourself. I think you need to talk to a therapist or something just to get it out. Just to get it out, okay? It's not that you need it like, oh my God, I need therapy. Like, no. Like, you just need to have an outlet because with Cancer energy, they need to speak it out. They need to speak it out. And it doesn't mean you have to speak it out to everyone. That won't help. You need to have a practical solution in where you speak your problems to. So asking the universe to help you attract a therapist or some type of way to get your feelings out, okay? Hopefully that helped. Yeah. I'm feeling that. I feel like therapy will be really good for you because you take on a lot and it's not your responsibility to hold it. And when you felt responsible your entire life for everyone else's shit, it's not good enough. Okay. Yeah, you can't take on people's stuff all the time. You are very welcome. I hope that helped you. Okay, so I got Tamara's extra one, and I also got Rain's. Okay, so I've got you guys down now. Melissa, and then we got Rain. Okay. Right, Michelle is next. You're at 82. Okay, Michelle. 82. Oh, hello, Michelle. My girl, Michelle. Hi, girl. All right. Have we got two Michelles on here? We've got a lot of M's today. Marcia, Megan, Magda, Milagros, Melissa, Michelle. I've got two Michelles. Have I written both of you down? Please say I have. I don't know. I think I have. Not sure. And Marcia as well. Where are we? I'm really confused. Oh, there we are. Yeah. Okay. Hey, girl. What is next in my career, spiritual path, and will it lead me towards dating? Want to increase my intuition. Okay. Thank you, Samila. I'm going to write you down once the payment goes through. Once I've done this reading as well. What is next in my career / spiritual path? Oh, that's good. That's really good. Look at that. Very, very positive. Okay, so you're stepping outside your box. Like you've done the same career for pretty much your entire life. So to do something new, you have to learn something new. You have to be open to learning it as well. So one thing you are going to be doing is being pushed to research into something. You're not really realizing why you're drawn to it. You're just drawn to it. Okay. Hello, Delphine. Thank you so much for coming on here. So we have heal, gentle. I think it's about being real with yourself. I think you've got a lot of power in listening. You're really, really good at listening. You'd be a really good therapist. Mabs, what's your name on PayPal? Because I've had a couple of people donate. I've had Serena and Tamara. So is either of those you? Okay. Career. My hand is itching. Sun in Virgo, 8th house. Samila, I'm going to look at your donation once I've done this reading, okay? What's next in my career? I don't feel like there's anything that I need to really explain because I feel like you're already going to get the opportunities. Oh, I feel like really itchy. What's this part of my hand? Hang on. Let me look in reflexology. I always look at the map because sometimes I touch a bit of my hand and it means something. Hold on. So if you actually are into reflexology, that could be a really good career for you. So whatever career you're going to go into, it's going to be to do with helping others to heal. You could also be something to do with travel as well. Okay, let's see on the map. What is this? What is that? It's behind here. So that's the kidney, pancreas, the bladder. Have you had something going on with that in your body at the moment? Kidney, oh no, here. Sorry, yeah, it could be the bladder. Here, this side of the hand. Maybe you've got something to do with the bladder as well. So spiritual practice to know more about that. Okay, so reflexology is really, really good. I feel anything from reflexology, Reiki, anything to do with the letter R for some reason, is really good for you. Okay, I feel that's pretty much it. I don't feel like there's anything that you're not sure about. Like, as in, like, basically you're going to attract your career. It's already on its way. So I'm basically just confirming everything. And of course you don't know that this is coming, but in my mind it's like, oh, she already knows that. She already knows it's coming. And it's like, no, girl, that's why she's asking you a question. Like, there we go, healing hands. That makes sense. I think, if anything, then you could do anything from Reiki to no, I don't think you should be a masseuse. I think that would really hurt your hands after a while. I'm hearing we don't want her to get rheumatoid arthritis. So that's so like specific. Oh, my hand is so itchy. Okay, so let's have a look at your career then. Sorry, love life. If you want to increase your intuition, make sure that you are not consuming too much stuff on social media, meditation, and just walking, like anything to do with forward movement, driving, walking. That's one of the reasons why I don't drive, because it puts me in a really meditative state. I get very, very, very intuitive when I move my body. So when I run or get behind the driver's seat and I start driving, my intuition is like popping off. So trying to find what yours is. Do you know what's in your... Do you know where Pisces is in your chart? Mine's in my 6th house. So anything to do with like moving my body helps me get close to my intuition. So if you know where Pisces is in your chart, what house it's in, if you know your rising sign, I can probably work it out. But just let me know. Okay. Love. Perfect. I think you have gotten over a lot of health issues. I think you have definitely worked on health issues. 5th house. So yours would be sex. So being careful of who you attract in as well, because you could be definitely attracting in, you could have had attracted in some very intense psychic sexual connections. Okay. Right, Libra rising. So 5th house. What else is that? That is play, creativity. Doing things with your hands, artwork, typing, drawing, writing, dancing. What else? Yeah, sexual stuff. Anything to do with that as well. Anything that moves your body, moves your hands, moves your mind. Anything brightly coloured. Doing anything to do with colours. Anything childlike, perfect for you, perfect. Anything that is anything to do with self-expression, that will help your intuition, okay? So, anything to do with the 5th house. I think you're definitely on your way to attracting in some good vibes. What I mean, what's good vibes? There's a man coming in, okay. I think you're going to attract in a Pisces. He is on his way, okay? Pure Soul, Nastaran. I'm going to have a look at the donation list in a moment once I've done Michelle's reading. So I'll have a look at your donation. Okay, so yeah, I feel for you is you're getting ready to receive. That's just what I'm hearing, getting ready to receive. So if things feel really intense right now, it's because you're upgrading. They're showing me, it's actually a really nice message. When you upgrade, okay, so basically when you're done with this, okay, this is a really long message, but okay. When you're done with something in your life is basically, it's kind of like a cup of water. You can only fill up to the top and then after a while overflows. So you can't actually put anything else in it. So if you're done with karma or some type of karma in your life and you're ready to attract something new in, love, career, whatever, you have to basically open up a hole It's like getting a cup of water, stabbing a hole in it and letting water pour out so you've got room to pour more water in. So basically when it comes to attracting something in, is you got to let something go. You got to let something out. You got to release something. Basically, it's recognizing something, clearing it. So when something doesn't affect you anymore, you've cleared it. When something doesn't make you feel unhappy, uncomfortable, stresses you out, you've cleared it. Therefore, once you've cleared it, you're ready for something new. So I feel like right now things are very stagnant, but it's because you're clearing something. You can't attract something in if you haven't cleared out this level, what this lesson is, whatever lesson it is. Yeah, I'm hearing she's full up. She can't attract anything yet. That's what I'm hearing. So basically you're going through a process. So when it comes to meeting your man, you're clearing out a lot of old wounds. I feel like your man is coming in next October. That's very specific. That's really specific. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, exactly. And it takes time. Okay, it takes time. It's not an overnight thing. I'm going to give you a card. Since you're something, no, next October. Sorry, I should have been more specific. Right, let's get you some advice. Are you the Michelle that had the eye issue, or are you a different Michelle? The eye problem? Because if you are the one who has the eye problem, let me know how that's gone. If you're not, then don't worry. Yes. How is your eye now? Is it still giving you grief, or have you kind of sorted it out? I feel like you might have already sorted it, which is you have, and that's great. Sometimes when you go through something, it causes more pain, but you have to kind of work with it. Once you've done it, you're good. Most of the time also when you're dealing with emotional stuff, it does come up as physical stuff. Okay, basically we have trust the universe and release control. Okay, so we have two fixed signs, Taurus and Aquarius. Aquarius is to do with your psychic energy, also your eyes, high. So once the eye issue is cleared, your intuition is going to get a lot better. Okay. I do see it getting better. I actually see it already healed. So I think it's more of an emotional thing. If you actually come out of your job, you're going to be releasing a lot of stuff. You're going to be actually realizing why there's a lot of grief that I haven't actually dealt with. Once that's cleared, the eye issue will sort itself out. It's to do with being in your surroundings where you feel like you have to close up and you have to be in survival mode. If you're constantly in survival mode, your eyes are going to shut down because you don't like what you're seeing. Does that make sense? That's a good message. I'm quite proud of that one. And then we have release control, which is Taurus. Tauruses can be really stubborn and they don't actually realise when something needs to change. For you, you have to make the moves to change. When you're ready, you're just gonna come out of your job. I don't think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be an overnight thing. You're gonna be like, done, quitting, I'm done. Sometimes you're not always ready to change, but you have to make change happen. Otherwise, you're not gonna get anywhere. Sometimes you're never ready to do something. Of course, money is different because you have to have money to survive, so I get that. So that's another thing in itself. But I feel like once you're just on the verge of I have enough money, then I think you're going to quit. It's kind of like me and my situation right now. Like I'm hopping from one Airbnb to another. It wasn't really a choice. It was more like the universe was just like, wow, you need to get out. So that's what I did. And I still am doing it. And I didn't realise how much I love travelling until now. I fucking hated travelling before. You wouldn't get me leaving my house, so that's good. Yeah. Spring feels good for you. If you want to change it, if you want to quit, I think you're ready to do it whenever. There's no particular time, it's your timing. Thank you so much, lovely. I hope that answered your questions. You are going to date though. You are definitely going to meet someone. Not this year, I don't feel, but he's around you this year anyway. Like he's around you right now. And that's obviously not what you want. You want him in the physical, but he's honestly not too far away from you. Like he's pretty close. That's a really good sign. I think he's coming in when you're ready to move forward. So once you quit, I generally feel like he's going to be around you around that time. You're going to have someone to replace that person. Okay, so when you leave your job, when the corrupt energies kind of dissipated, you're going to have a period of grief, releasing grief. And then you're going to manifest your person. So I haven't got Cecilia, but it sometimes takes a while for payments to come in. So the last ones we have is Rain. I've got Sammy. Marcia. You wanted a longer reading, did you? Because you added extra. Do you have a Marcia? Yeah, Marcia. So you wanted a longer read. Okay, so we've got, the only two I've got so far are Sammy and Nastaran. Sorry if I cannot pronounce these names correctly. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for your lovely comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here as well. Right, Deja, let's have a look at your reading. Do you have your question here? Oh my god, my nose itching like no tomorrow. Deja, where are you? Okay, let's see. Deja, there you are. Okay, general reading. Pisces. Ah, okay. Got it. Do you keep your lives posted? Yes. I keep them posted for like a couple of days and then I delete them. So if you want to like record it, just record the screen or something. All right, so Deja, you're next. So you're at 97. My energy is waning. How long have I been doing this for? So nearly 2 hours. Nearly 2 hours? I don't know, I actually can't really see on the computer. But, hi ho. Right. Right, releasing our energy, let's go. Ooh, do you want a man? I keep getting men in these readings. I hope my man is coming too, because I feel like there's some, it's just man energy around here. It's like women who need men right now. This is what they're telling me. Ooh, hello. Keep your heart open. That's a good one. Right. Like myself, you've been going through a lot of heart chakra stuff. You've been going through a lot of heart chakra stuff, Deja. You're getting prepared for your man. That's what they're telling me. I feel like it's got to be something else. They're saying no. Why would you question it? All right, fair enough. Okay. Just having a conversation with my guides right now. Like, bitch. It can't all be men coming in, but hi. That just confirms it. Hi, bitch. Just having a little kissy session. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Hi. Love that. There's a strong energy trying to enter into your energy space in some way. A strong force you may not expect. Hi, bitch. There may also be a need for you to feel it necessary to impose yourself in a situation and make yourself known. I feel as if you are entering into a new opportunity and your man's there. It could be at a job, a group. There's a group of people that I'm seeing. Might be working with communication with people like on the phone. That could be your job. What I see is I'm hearing, but I'm introverted. How do I meet someone? Well, he's coming in as an introvert too, so you're going to meet him in an introverted way. Okay, Rain, you wanted a longer reading. Okay, longer read. All right, so I'm not sure. My nose is itching like crazy. He looks like the stories that you read. Are you reading a book right now? I feel like you're reading a romance novel. Detoxify. So my friend literally told me how you can meet someone staying in the house all day. Oh, I hate when people say that. I hate when people say that. No offense to your friends, of course. people just say stuff, but when people say that actually irritates me, because you're not meant to go out and find your man. It's like, no. It's like you can go out and find a job, but it's not always the right job for you. So I'm going to rant for a little bit. It's kind of like when people say get out there. It's like, what does that mean? That's not helpful. Or when people say just let it go, it's like, that's not helpful either. So I'm going to give you some helpful advice. Okay. So when it comes to that, it's because basically we've been conditioned. One, a man's going to basically complete us. So what are you doing staying in your house all day? And two is we've been taught that we have to pursue people, or we have to pursue something very masculine, which isn't women. Women are very feminine, and I know you can get masculine women, okay? I'm not saying that. But as the energy is as it is at the moment, and how it has been, it's been very masculine. And masculine energy, if it's not mixed enough with feminine energy, it can be very to the point, blunt, and non-emotional. So our job as humans is to like find someone, go out there, go and find someone. It's like, has that ever worked for anyone? No. You manifest these people when you're living your life. So don't ever feel, sorry, I'm ranting right now, but it really irritates me. Don't ever feel like you have to go out and find them. Your person will find you. All the time that you are looking for them, you're not being yourself. You're basically focused all your life on finding a person. That's not going to make you happy. Finding, I don't know why I did that. Finding your purpose and making you happy, and finding what makes you feel so comfortable that you can be by yourself and deal with your own shit is very important. That's how you attract a man. And if it means being in your house all day, because that's what you're doing in your life currently, great. Keep doing that, because if that's what you like doing, what the fuck is wrong with that? It's kind of like somebody saying, well, you're not going to meet a man being a rubbish collector, or you're not going to meet a man working in an office. It's like, it doesn't actually matter what you do, essentially. It's actually what you're doing with your life as a person. So that obviously needs to be said, because I'm very angry about that. So you might actually be angry about that, possibly subconsciously as well. Maybe you've been feeling that too. And also it's fear, people putting fear onto you. And I'm not saying that's what your friends are doing at all. You know, it's not just solely connected. It's actually very much not connected. But as a collective, we've had a lot of fear put on us of how we're meant to meet people. Like, oh, you're still single? Or it just makes me want to throw up. Like, I literally cannot. Like, it makes me so angry. Don't even get me started about religion and, you know, marriages and you have to be married and why are you still single and all that crap. You can meet someone at any age, okay? So let's just get that out of our heads. You're going to meet your man in the way that suits you. And because we've got the 12th house, that is basically confirmation. You're going to meet him exactly where you are right now, okay? Your journey is your journey. You're not meant to have the same journey as everyone else. So why the fuck would you want to go and search for somebody or search for something? You can't actually search for anything. You can research, but you can't actually physically search for something, because how do you know where it is? So basically, you've got to become magnetic. So basically, just love yourself as much as possible. So you have to detoxify things and people in your life that are not good for you, that are cringy. And I mean cringy in a bad way. Like, cringy is in, like, they make you feel yucky and they make you feel gross and they feel judgmental and critical. Ugh, yuck, get that out. That's one thing you're going to learn. That's how you meet your man. That's how you also keep your heart open, is to be around people who are open-minded, gentle, feminine, all that beautiful stuff. And I will say, this is a really important message that my guys have really wanted me to say. I'm going to be very blunt. As women especially, this is to my women, masculine women, feminine women, whatever. As women, we are women, okay? Anyone who has ovaries, all right? If you have ovaries and you're a woman, you are not meant to be masculine all the time. We have been very, very, very degraded and conditioned to work 9 to 5, have kids, do all the things. That's not our job. Our job is to be as open-hearted as possible. And if we're constantly grinding, constantly working, constantly trying to find things in our life, constantly doing, you're going to be so disconnected from your heart chakra and disconnected from your nurturing side. That is what they want, but don't do it because you're going to be miserable. So what's really good for you is to get in touch with your feminine side. And even if you are a masculine woman, all the more, because for you it's really important to connect to that heart chakra. And this is your reading, Deja, but this is for those of you listening as well. This is really about getting comfortable with being feminine, being in your feminine, because feminine energy is so underrated in this disgusting society that I hate. It's really important to keep your heart open, and how you do that is to fucking give yourself so much love whenever it comes to any critical thoughts you have, any feelings that you're trying to shove down, anything you're trying to perfect and make absolutely so perfect. The only reason you're making it like that is because you're trying to get a full sense of control. That is not going to attract anything in. Okay, so when it comes to your energy, you may be a little bit bored for a while. It's good, okay? Boredom is actually really good. I know it's uncomfortable, but if you do get uncomfortable, just do something practical to keep your mind off of it, to keep your energy moving. Because what I'm feeling is you're going to be more introverted the more energy you are releasing. And being an introvert is absolutely perfect because that is exactly who you are. Your person is probably also an introvert. I do feel like they're probably a Taurus as well. There's somebody who's really supportive, but I feel for you is you need to stop trying to control everything. And what I mean by that is to not judge everything straight away. Okay, give yourself space to think about things. You get an opportunity to decide what you want to do with it. Say you want to purchase something, you want to choose something, you get an opportunity. Make sure you're doing it out of your feminine side rather than your masculine, because your masculine wants it like that. Your feminine, she can wait a while. She's calm, she's cool, she trusts. That's the energy we want more of. That is how you attract people in. And your energy, your emotions will attract your person. So as an example, this is such a long-winded message, I'm so sorry, but I hope it resonates. Let me know if this is resonating for people watching as well as Deja, of course, because it's her reading. What was I going to say? So basically, your emotions attract people in. So when it comes to how you're looking after yourself, to what you're thinking about, how you're handling your emotions, how you're handling your daily life, how you're handling conflict, all of that is helping you to attract what you need. So if you are constantly in a toxic situation, a toxic workforce, toxic environment you're going to every single day, your energy is going to shrink and it's going to be smaller and smaller and smaller until you just have enough of it. But the reason why you're in that situation is because you believe that that's what you deserve. So if you actually one day possibly realize that that's not good for you, that's when your life changes. It starts with your emotional and your mindset. That's basically how you attract things in. It's kind of like, if I'm like, for me, mine was I have to get out of my house. I can't be in this situation anymore. Being around toxic people who were in and around my house, and my body just couldn't cope. And I was literally like to the universe, why do I feel like this? I can't move right now. I can't move out. You know, house prices are all-time fucking high. What am I meant to do? And the universe was just like, do anything you can. Get out. I don't care where you go. You just need to get out. As long as you're happy, get out. So I've been Airbnb for like 4 months. I don't have a solid home. And as someone who's got Cancer Moon, that's very triggering for me. So like I said, it's your energy. And what I've learned, I'm so much more extroverted now. This is in only 4 months that I've been like this. I've got much more extroverted. I'm much more myself. I feel so much more confident. I feel so much more free. I travel, which I never used to do. I feel flexible. I'm a Scorpio, right? We're stubborn as fuck. So if I can be flexible, if I can travel, only because I was forced to do that, really, energetically, you just got to learn to lean in with your emotions. What is it telling you? Because all the time you're forcing yourself away from what you're truly feeling, you're going to be unhappy. That is a massive message that everyone needs to hear who's on this as well. That was long, but I hope it helped. That was such a long message. Oh my god, everyone's like on here like waiting for their reading. Like, hurry up, bitch. But yeah, that's what I feel. That was your entire reading. I hope that actually made any sense. Yours was definitely connected to the collective. Pisces are very connected to the collective, so I feel this is the best therapy session I've ever had. This isn't even my reading. Yay! Love that. I love that comment. Thank you. That was so cute. That makes me very happy. All right. I'm probably going to do a few more readings and then I might go because my energy is definitely waning. Okay. I'm like definitely waning. Okay. So, Sierra or Cara. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm glad you're feeling better while traveling. Thank you. It's not easy, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you've been conditioned, and like for me, I'm really good with my money. I'm super good with saving. I don't ever want to splurge a shit ton of money if I don't have money in the bank. Like you'd never see me doing that. I'm not someone to get into debt. No offense to anyone getting into debt. That's obviously, you know, we can't always help it. But for me, I'm someone who, if I can help it, I won't get into debt ever. That's just who I am, you know, unless something comes up, of course. But with me, it's like someone who's very specific and like perfectionistic and someone who's really earthy. I'm very good with my money. So when I was kind of forced to get out of the house, no one was forcing me. But it was over time that my body was done with the manipulation that I was dealing with. You know, I had so much manipulation in my house, inside and outside. And I just thought of something actually. So I'm going to say something as well. Oh, Sierra. I'm actually going to write that down. I love how you said that. Sierra. Yes, love that. Sierra. One thing I will say is I just want to say this. 111 on the clock. Love that. Thanks, universe. I had an actual space clearing. Oh my god, this is so funny. I actually had a house space clearing that I actually bought to clear my house, and I did it with one of my family members, and that's probably what pushed me out of the house as well. And I actually forget that space clearing, I did that actually happened, because it was actually to sort out my neighbours because they were really, really nasty and toxic, and it was really bad. I couldn't live there anymore. That's literally could have actually pushed me out of the house as well. So don't ever underestimate spiritual energy. Okay, don't underestimate it. Okay, what happens to those who've paid and they can't get their reading? Oh, you'll definitely get your reading. It will be done tomorrow if you can't get your reading done today. If you've paid for one, I'll do it through email or Instagram, but I'll let you know if I'm going to do that. Okay, I'll put it in the comment section. But 100%. You're going to get your reading done. Like, I'm so efficient. So you're not going to get your reading done. Just be done through email or Instagram. But yeah, like guys, don't ever underestimate spiritual stuff. Like, oh, it's so powerful. Okay, so Sierra, your turn now. So you wanted to, any messages that come through, my mind is all over the place. Right, let's calm your mind down first. Let's do that first. Okay, you have nothing to worry about. I'm picking up, my fingers feel very delicate. Like what does that mean? I feel like there's very delicate energy, like being really delicate with yourself is so important. My hands look really big. I feel like, yeah, gentle. That's fine. You can just email me. That's fine. I'm still doing live readings now, so that's okay. I'll let you know when I'm going to do it on email. But I have email, so don't worry about that. Okay, so yeah, gentle energy, gentle. I'm just gonna have some water. I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. Okay. You're definitely clearing a lot of old wounds. So you will be overthinking because you think you're not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not busy enough. There must be something wrong with me. That's what you're saying to yourself. Okay, right, Sierra, let's go. If you need more reassurance, you can reassure yourself, but also I want you to listen to some music. I think listening to music will be really satisfying to you. It's something that's really helped me as well, which is something I can see you doing. Putting in earphones, blasting the music and just listening to something that's so powerful and bright and big and loud and just very, very big. Yeah, okay, Sierra, I'm doing your reading now. Release, there we go. Right, let's have a look and see what else has to come through. Okay. The revolutionary in the reverse. So what's happening is you're taking hold of your life now. You're very much taking hold of your life. Okay, so that's why you're feeling a little bit confused. Let me just write down the timing of this. 1/1/15/08. Yeah, I feel like you are definitely attracting in some newness, which is why your mind is like all over the place, because you're clearing a lot. You're also attracting in some beautiful things. Got your heart chakra is definitely being hit right now. You're being asked to clear space around this heart energy. So if there's people who make you feel like this small, you're being asked to open up, to clear, to express. Okay. And there's various ways you can do that. You can meditate, you can write it down, anything like that. Okay, let's get you a card. Karen, have you purchased a reading? I'm only doing paid readings, so if you've already purchased, let me know and I'll write you down. Celery. Get some celery in your body. That's going to really help you. Okay, celery can be really good, very healing. We have bergamot as well. Don't ever underestimate the power of flowers and vegetables. They're very cleansing. Copaiba bridges body and mind. That makes sense for you. Getting in your body is super important right now. All right, let's read celery. Detoxifies and releases. So people do celery like detoxes. I don't recommend that for you. I think that'd be too intense. But definitely incorporate celery into your diet. Okay. Celery 38. Okay. Celery seed essential oil can detoxify the body and mind. It's believed to help disperse not only toxins but also toxic ideas and beliefs that may be impeding your emotional growth. It helps both reinstate the truth of who we are and move us from feelings of aggravation to feelings of reconciliation. This can be used all different ways on your skin, in a diffuser, in pill form, or in food. And then we have bergamot, same thing, just not in the food. Bergamot is the next one. Brightens spirit and attracts prosperity. So at the moment, you're overthinking because you're trying to resolve something. You just need to talk it out. Oh, sorry, I'm getting like cramp in my foot. Oh, that's really hurting. Let me see where that is on the reflexology map. That's on my foot. Let's see. That's right down there. I think that might be to do with the liver cleanse. That is the transverse colon and the spleen. Nope, that's too high up. Hang on. Oh, sorry, hang on. The adrenal glands. The adrenal glands. That's a big one. So anything that can help you with your adrenal glands, you need to look into that. Okay, so your adrenals, when they're overworked, you can overthink. It could be what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, what you're feeding your mind as well. That will not help your adrenals. If you've been watching a lot of news, if you've been taking in a lot of social media, your adrenals are really overwhelmed and I'm feeling this buzzing energy. So look into how to work with your adrenals naturally. So anything from these essential oils to taking vitamins, supplements, things like that, that will help you. So bergamot, and I'm not a doctor, so obviously, you know, consult your doctor if you need to. Bergamot, number 27. When you feel yourself getting drained, don't push yourself harder. Your adrenals are overworked sometimes because you're overworking yourself, especially if you're in an environment with toxic people. If you are forcing yourself to get up every morning and you need a break, that won't help, okay? Because your body might end up crashing, okay? So here we go, bergamot. Okay, throughout history it's been used for spiritual protection and abundance and to attract money and prosperity. It's also thought to help us connect with our higher self and resolve conflict. So this is really good. I feel like also is you just need to shake up your energy a little bit. Like go for a walk somewhere new, talk to someone different, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I hope that helps. I want to give you one more card. What else do we want to do? I think I'm going to do one of these. Oh, intuition and commitment. Committing to your intuition, meditation, highly recommend. And there we go. So there's a lot of fear going on. So this is quite normal, especially I feel like with the collective, there's a lot of fear. We have replaced fear with love. I feel like basically you've got a lot of limiting beliefs. You need to be around people who bring you up. So I feel like being around people who are positive can really help you be positive. It's very simple. I know it sounds really like even too simple, but it's really important. Who you surround yourself with is very important to you, okay? So yeah, did you see my message in the chat? Yes, I'm doing your reading now. I'm doing your reading now. Okay. Right, so now we are on to, so I've done Sierra. So Sierra, I have done your reading. Reading now. Okay. Oh wait, no, who are we on? So Sierra, we've got 2 Sierras. Wait, I'm so confused. Hold on. Hold the phone. Got Serena. Who is this then? Who's Sierra? Wait, hold on. Let me clarify. So I've just done Sierra MH. I've just done Sierra MH reading. Okay, cool. Right, so now we're on to Grace. Grace is reading now. Advice from Spirit. What should I do for the summer after college? Hi Grace, thank you for coming on. Right, let's get the list up now. Okay. Let me just add in anyone else that needs to be added. Okay, so we have Nastaran, got Milagros, got Rain. Is Rain, that's the extra, isn't it? Yeah, Rain. And then we got Yuxin. We got Ashwarya. Ashwarya. Cool. Is that too many words? It's too many words. Okay, let's take Grace out. There we go. Right, Grace, let's do your reading, my lovely. Let's see where you're at. Where are you? Oh, Nick. Oh, and you fell off my chair then. Bye. I'm sitting quite high up. I'm on a chair that's like quite high off the ground, so would not recommend if you're doing readings because I might fall off. Hopefully not. Okay, what should I do after this, for the summer after college? So are you talking about a career? I'm guessing you're talking about like a career or something. I don't actually feel like I need any cards for this. Okay. I feel like, okay, I'm going to be really blunt. This is what it's showing me. You don't have to do this, of course, just guidance. They're telling me you need to have a job that's like really surface level, first of all. I mean, surface level is it's like a simple career, very simple. It's like serving people at like a barista or like a retailer. And I mean simple, not to like, you know, simple as in like, it doesn't involve too much brain power, as in like it doesn't overwhelm you. You need something that's very surface. They're saying surface, foundation, surface. 6 months of doing that, and then you'll find out what it is you actually really, really want to do. I don't feel like that would satisfy you really at all. More, it's just for money. And then I see something very higher, vibrational, more like spiritual, artistic, creative, something to do with your mind, and you're helping others with visuals. I do see you doing something arty-farty. So something where you are doing graphic design, photography, anything from a wedding photographer to an artist to speaking, singing, dancing. I feel like it's more to do with something, a product, and you're selling it. Watercolors, something like that. Something like that. Yeah. I actually feel like that could be really good for you. How am I feeling now? Sarah, I'm feeling good. I am tired, but I'm good. We're going to do a few more readings, but I'm good. I was feeling that temporarity. Yeah, I want to be a writer. There you go. That's your purpose. I genuinely feel that's what it is. It's very simple. It's a very simple thing. Like, it's not like, oh, it's like amazing, this massive thing. Like, no. Yeah, it can be a massive thing. But in your mind, if it's very normal to you, it won't be a massive deal. Like when people say like, oh, when did you become psychic? It's like, I actually don't know. I don't know. It's just because it's who I am. I've always been intuitive. I've never been actually praised for being intuitive. It's always just been, oh, whatever. If anything, I've been shat on for being intuitive. Not anymore. But, you know, I used to be. But I will give you a card. We'll see what wants to come through. Did mine not come through? Cecilia. You're not on the list, are you? Sometimes payments can get withheld, okay? I can't tell on my computer right now, but you can always message me if it doesn't come through, okay? So, but I am always checking my payments. That's exactly what it is. So you don't actually, your life it can change from one minute to the next, depending on what you choose, okay? Your free will. So when it comes to the job that you want to do, I don't think it's going to be too complicated. I feel like this is how your brain works. What they're telling me is I'm hearing she needs something to keep her mind off of trying to do stuff all the time. She needs to have a solid foundation because she's very practical. She likes to have a solid foundation, and then that will give her the oomph to try something creative. So that's why I feel like you don't have to do it, because if you actually, when you actually clear your mind a little bit more, you could go straight into something more creative. But because you don't have it right now, you're kind of scared. You're very much someone who thinks in the future a lot. Like, you could be a psychic. I don't know if you're a Pisces or something, but I feel like you're somebody who can think in the future a lot, which makes you quite anxious. So one thing for you is to plan and work on just researching what you really love. And things like, literally, oh, you're a Cancer. There we go, that makes sense. Cancers are so cute and sensitive. Like, you guys are, you're so cute. I love Cancers. So with Cancer energy is they're extremely creative. I feel like you would be very dissatisfied with doing something that doesn't involve you getting really into it, like really getting in there. So I genuinely feel like writing, singing, anything like that would be perfect for you. But what's happening is we've been very conditioned to not go for it because of this, because of that. Like for me, one massive conditioning when I first started doing tarot, just generally as like working for myself, is you know what's really weird? Sometimes when I channel, I think I can't believe I'm doing this job. Like, I've been doing it for 4 years and I'm like, oh my god, I'm still doing this. Wow. I had surprised myself sometimes. Yeah, so basically one of the conditions I have had was you have to hate your job to be doing it properly. You have to hate your job to do it properly. You have to be miserable when you work. That has been very conditional for me. Like, that is something that's been spread all over my fucking life. Like, if you are miserable, you are obviously working and earning a lot of money. And it's like, that is so not true. We can earn money in so many different ways now. And that's what I feel for you, is we have to go for it. Let your fears dissolve. This is very much to do with your self-esteem. And like you say, if you have been the black sheep of the family, which, hi, that's me, it's so true to shit all over yourself, because if you've been shat on basically your entire life, it is so difficult to get out of that mindset. And trust me, love, this is something that I'm literally working on as we speak. Like, this is something I'm so passionate about talking about, because I'm literally working on it myself right now, is confidence. And it's not just confidence, it's literally believing that everything that everyone has told you is a bunch of bullshit. So you can actually do anything you want. It's only your mind that's telling you can't, because you've been basically shown by other people, which isn't facts, it's just what they believe is true. A lot of it's conditioning. It's not actually who you are. If you love something, you're going to be probably really good at it. and it's going to be easy for you, which is your purpose. Like, that is so fucking true. Like, literally, I can't explain it enough. And I'm so like, literally, I can't wait to be a mum and to teach my kids this, because I literally am so passionate about people feeling seen. Like, it's such a big thing for me. Like, I feel so angry when parents, of course, no fault of their own, that's how they were grew up as well. But it's the conditioning, man. It's the conditioning that I'm just so done with. It's this thing about, oh, it's never been done, so it's never ever going to be done. It's like, wow, like, you have been fully conditioned. Like, everything is so fluid. It really is. And this is, like, coming from a perfectionist. Like, I stress myself out all the time. But really, for you, it's actually for you as simple as clearing your mind. So important. So important. Solar plexus is sacral energy. Yes, my solar plexus and my sacral energy was so fucked. Like, it was so fucked. Living around a narcissist, ooh, it fucks with your solar plexus. It fucks with your confidence. It fucks with your sexual power. Trust me, now I'm doing Airbnbs. I don't feel scared anymore. All my fears have basically been shoved in my face. Like, I have one fear and that's it. I have no other fears. All gone. So that's what growth can do for you. So I hope that helps. I went on a little bit of a rant there, but I hope that gave you some guidance. Okay, so I'm probably going to do like 5 more readings. So we've got Masha, Tamara. Who have we got after that? We've got Amelia, Marcia, and Megan. Okay. 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 So, who have we got next? Masha. Right. Okay, both Virgos and Virgo Mars in first house. Wow, that is so intense. What's that like for you? Tell me your problems. Make me feel better. Oh my god. Sometimes, like, having Virgo in your chart is really shitty. It's good, don't get me wrong, but honestly, it is hard. It's really hard because we're so practical. Like, it's great being practical, but when it's overwhelmingly practical, it's like, oh my god, girl, just feel your emotions for once. Oh, my jaw's really hurting now. Okay. This angle makes me have, like, double chins. Okay. All right. Masha, let's do your reading. So I'm going to do Masha, Tamara, Amelia, Marcia, and Megan. All the M's. So everyone else, I'm going to do your reading for email. Okay? Let me put your guys' reading there. Readings. Email and Instagram. Please DM me. Please DM or email me your info. Okay. It's not gonna let me send it, is it? Nope. Okay. Right. So Masha, 21st of August, Leo, 36. I've been laid off, I'm sorry. I'm worried about my finances. Would Instagram or email be easier for you? Instagram is it easier? Instagram is easier. Instagram is always easier. Okay, yeah. Not always, but yeah, I feel Instagram's probably easier. Because I can just flick through. Emails are a bit more formal. Okay. Thank you for asking that, by the way, guys. I really appreciate that. We love a caring community. Masha, I've been laid off and worried about finances, limited time, and which direction to go within the next 2 months. I've got a side thing I love, but it will take time. I've also been single for a long time. Okay. So, Leo sun, rising in Cancer. You guys, everyone's a rising in Cancer. I love it. I love Cancer risings. Like, they are my fave. All right, I'm just getting your info here. Did you get a longer reading? Yes, you did. Because I've got you twice. I've got the first payment, and then I've got the longer payment. Here it is. Got ya. Okay, so you want a longer reading. Should I email you first? Yes. Everyone email me, Instagram message me, please. Thank you. Okay. Yes, everyone email me, Instagram message me. Right, let's have a look at your information. So, laid off, worry about finances, So, yes, it will take time. We're going to have a look and see how that works out, because I know that would be really good for you to do. And you're worried. You're definitely worried. You're doing such a good job, but you are so grounded. Like, I would be really freaking out. I'm hearing, yeah, I am freaking out. You're handling it really well, though. Oh, what's your Instagram? I realised I may not be following it. That's fine. I put it in the... Oh, no, it's not in the description, is it? Or is it? No, it's in the community tab. I'll put it in here anyway. It's just the Crystal Girl _ Okay, that's my Instagram. Right, if she pursues this creative pursuit, what will happen? Whoa. Pregnancy. No, I'm joking. Maybe, but no. Oh, you're going to be so happy. I'm hearing, oh, I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I did this. Why do you think it's going to take time? You don't always know that. That's what they're telling me. Sorry, that was so blunt. But you don't always know how long it's going to take you. You think you know, but you actually don't. Here we go. Releasing fear, healing and relief, ending of mental torment, recovery, facing life, finding help, learning to cope. Conflict avoidance, peace, environment is becoming more relaxed, release of tension, end of conflict. You're meant to be released from this job so you could get peace of mind, so you could actually show who you really are in this world, how you can really show up for people, help them in whatever way you're doing that. Delays, resistance, indecision, standing still, death, big changes, time to move on. I feel like the best thing you can do is to go into this creative pursuit. I want you to try it now, okay? You are somebody who will put your entire fucking energy into it because you're a fixed sign. So it will naturally happen. That's how it will naturally happen. That's how your energy will naturally go to. You're not somebody who can just do a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. No, you can't do that. You're a Leo, okay? Leos are all in or all out. So for you, you have to do it. Go for it. There's no way that you can't not do it. This is a perfect time for you to do it. I'm hearing, why are you not even going there? What is stopping you from actually doing it? I'm hearing it's not practical, and all these fears, like very masculine fears, very much like it's not it's not, I'm hearing like a dad in my head. This might be what your dad has said to you. Oh, you're not going to earn money out of that, or that's not going to make you happy. Things like that, like that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, so that's basically what's holding you back, is a lot of masculine fears, very much to do with your dad. He probably could have said this to you as well. So what I'm feeling, my throat hurting now, this is like fears that aren't real, okay? So it's like me, like I said, about like what I'm in my situation at the moment. I don't have a permanent house at the moment. So I'm essentially homeless, okay? I laugh, but it's not funny. But I am essentially homeless. So basically is I could focus on going back to my toxic environment because it's easier. Mentally, it wasn't easier. Like I literally felt like I wanted to like not be on the planet anymore. So is it easier? It could be physically easier, but mentally it's not. It's like going back to your old job and being like, hi, I know you like fired me, or, you know, but I want my job back. And it's like, you have to move forward. So because the universe is now giving you a nice big fat opportunity to try something new, you have to do it. Pretty much. If there's anything else in terms of anything you need to learn from this, is I would like you to write down anything. Lots of different things. There's so many different things you can write down. I feel like writing down anything that you're drawn to write down. So it could be channeling. It could be writing down what type of job you'd like to do, what you'd like to experience in your job. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Also, looking at your human design and seeing what type of manifestor you are, because if you are a non-specific manifestor, you would do better with feeling the feelings before they come in. Listen to music, getting those vibes really high. Or if you're a specific manifestor, it means you want to write down, do mood boards, get really specific about what you want to manifest. I feel for you, it's as simple as writing down your feelings and thoughts, because you've been put into this situation for a reason. It happens for a reason. I feel the reason is to let you get comfortable with freeing yourself up, because you were basically really miserable anyway. You were very, very unhappy. I don't think you realised how unhappy you were. And I'm hearing that's not a life. I know it's more physically stable, but it wasn't emotionally stable. That's not going to help you. So, yeah, hopefully that helps. If I didn't answer your question properly around that, I feel like there's something I didn't think about. So there's something I didn't cover. So I feel like if there's something I didn't cover, let me know. I'll have a look at your other question here. Been single for a long time, close to my love life, but helpful. I met a man in February, but he's been on and off silent. Ill. We don't like him already. I don't like him. Ill, get out. Already, I'm not a fan of him. Sorry, stretch. Ugh. Already, I don't like him. Okay? He's not your man. No, a man who really respects you and wants to be in a relationship with you and wants to fuck you. Yeah, he isn't your man. Ew. No, you should be respected like a fucking queen. Yeah? And he should be your king. Oh, I'm so glad you caught my light, Violet. Thank you so much for being here. I love your name. That's your actual name. Wow. That is beautiful. Love that. Yes. This is a Leo in her fucking power. Okay. Right. So what's basically being asked of you is to be seen more. Okay. Leo is all about being seen. Leo is, oh, my third eye is really going for it. Leo is all about taking up space, being creative, being seen, being heard. You can't force your way into being heard. Okay. If you're forcing something, then it's not right. Is there anything that's coming contractually? Okay, I'll have a look into that in a moment. I do think there was something else. There's something I need probably more practical to look into. I want to make sure people get like practical advice. That's like my main goal in my life. Practical advice is where it's at. Love that little singing solo. There we go. We don't need this anymore. Girl, come on. You are better than this. Stop it. Stop it. Slaps. No. We don't like him. Ew. I don't like... No. Stop it. Stop entertaining him. No, he's dishonest. Right. Clear him out, first of all. Goodbye. I know you want to be around somebody, but it's not worth being around somebody just because they're there. Trust me. Like, you literally don't get anything out of them, so you might as well not have them around. I'm hearing, I know, I just can't get rid of him. Girl, I know, I feel you, okay? I feel you. Especially if you've dealt with codependency in relationships, which most of us have. When we DM you, do you have to send your proof of payment? I mean, yeah, I would prefer that if you did that. Screenshot it and send it to me. Yeah, if any of you are going to do a Instagram or email reading, screenshot your payment, please. Thank you. Right, here we go. This is a really big message. This hits my heart too. This is what I'm going through as well. Oh my God. Okay, so women to women, heart to heart. This is your reading. We're getting into the nitty gritty. You can tell my Libra side's coming out like, oh, I love readings. So when it comes to your love life, you feel like you don't have any choice. So you're just going to go whoop straight to the person that gives you any attention. Bearing in mind, Leo, like I said, rules attention. It rules feeling seen. It rules being heard. And most of the time, whatever your sign rules If you're in balance, it's going to be the opposite of that. So basically, when I attract people who don't see you, you're going to attract people who don't hear you, and you're just going to get more frustrated. So how you attract your man in is to just get him to fuck off. Goodbye. He's already fucked off anyway because he doesn't give you any attention. We don't need him. Goodbye. So learning that you have a lot more choice than what you do. Okay, so my email, I'll write it now. So realizing you have a lot more choice than you do is very important. Okay, so when it comes to men, not all of them are going to be your person. Okay, so when somebody comes along, I want you to be discerning about if they're the right person or not. So for you, it's really recognizing, am I being my true self? Okay, have I got a mask on? Am I trying to be somebody I'm not? Am I feeling uncomfortable? Am I having to monitor myself? Am I having to monitor how I feel about somebody? Am I putting too much energy? Am I draining myself? That is showing you you're doing it wrong. And I don't like saying that. Can we rephrase that? You're doing it falsely, the way you've been trained, basically. It's not who you are. So your man, when he arrives, how is she going to attract this man? Because I want to know too, because I'm nosy. So I feel like it's to do with the chakras. The root chakra. It's to do with feeling safe. That's how you attract your man. Right. It's to realise the energy change. So when you're around toxic energy, you'll feel this bitter, like, rawness that you don't want. So when you're trying to force something, pull away. I know it's going to be uncomfortable. Your initial reaction will be to push, force, shove, okay? Don't do that. If you want to be happy, you need to listen to patience, listen to yourself, listen to the journey. And if you haven't attracted him yet, it doesn't mean he's not on his way. Okay, it means that you've still got something to learn. I know it's annoying. Leos also can be very impatient. They like instant gratification. I don't care where Leo is in your chart, whoever you are also watching this, it's instant gratification. Because what Leo does is Leo is very childlike. They think from a child's point of view a lot of the time. I'm not saying you're like a child, but the Leo energy, it's very light, it's very delicate, but that's not always meaning that they're responsible. So sometimes you have to get uncomfortable, and right now it's asking you, where are my responsibilities? What do I need to work on first? So obviously this is to do with your love life. It's to do with listening to yourself more, okay? If something feels off, most likely it is, all right? I feel like you underestimate you kind of underestimate how long it will be until you were going to be in a partnership. So that's why you're trying to rush it, because you're thinking, well, I've already waited like 3 years. That's too long. I need to find someone now. Your human side of you is trying to get you to be in a partnership because you feel unsafe. That's not going to make you happy. And I know it really sucks, because Leo is all about this joyful, creative, energy over here, energy over here. Let's go over here, let's go over here. Sometimes you just have to do the shitty work. Sometimes you just have to be in your emotions. Sometimes you just have to feel uncomfortable, because that's why you haven't manifested somebody. There's nothing, you're actually not doing anything wrong. I just want to state that fully. You are not doing anything wrong at all, okay? You can't do anything wrong, because this is who you are. This is your journey. So when you have balanced out these two energies, obsession and flirtatiousness, you can be fully flirty, but also be grounded. You can be obsessed with something and still want to pull away from it. There's balance. You are attracting in balance, okay? When you are fully comfortable with listening to what you are feeling and thinking, and you understand yourself a bit better, and you're like, oh, that feels off, no thank you. Once you get to that stage, your man is going to be on his way, and he's coming in a really weird way that you definitely don't expect, which is perfect Leo energy. Leos need that, because Leos always feel like they have to have that control. It doesn't suit them. It makes them go crazy. You almost want them to rip their hair out. So let's see how you're meeting your man. Yeah, he's going to be so different to what you're used to. You are learning how to be masculine, how to become more masculine in a very calm way. So this is who your man is. He's sexy. So when you meet like this is very rare. I probably haven't even met someone like this. When you meet a man really in his power, they're really calm and they're really gentle and they're very masculine, but they're really kind and comfortable and soft and easy. Very like father figure type vibe. That's who you're becoming first. So what that looks like to you, getting comfortable with your sexual side, getting comfortable with your intense side, getting comfortable with feeling intense but not shoving it down, getting comfortable with the slow process rather than shoving stuff into place and then trying to get it to work. It's not going to work. So your next process is going to be your next project, which is going to be so successful. And then you're going to meet your man when you are ready to open up to a new relationship. A relationship will take time, so why would you want to rush getting into it? If you're going to be with them forever, why would you want to rush it? You got to learn what a real relationship feels like and looks like. A real relationship that is committed, that is authentic, that is patient and sometimes really uncomfortable looks like this. Natural give and take, and you haven't experienced that yet. That is what you're learning. You're learning that some situations aren't good for you and you don't have to force them to get them to work. That's not your job anymore. You are done with that. You cannot force things to work. I know it really sucks, trust me. Like, I know, I'm literally feeling that, but you just got to do anything and everything to get yourself comfortable with where you're at, because it's not your job to actually manifest anything. Your only job is to get comfortable with what you're being dealt with right now, because that's all you need to focus on. One thing at a time. One thing at a time, literally. Because if you're not focusing on just one thing, then your energy is going to be way too scattered. Okay? Right, what was your other question? Is there anything that's coming contractually while I run and pursue my other thing? That is such a good question. Very responsible of you. I love that. She's a responsible girl. I'm hearing yes, but it's not something you actually want. If you can do something you don't really enjoy, I do feel that. Yeah, I think so. It feels to me like sales, car sales, something like that. Do you want? I think, yeah, get another card. You're gonna have a boss that's really intense. You might even fancy him. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the next new moon, there could be something coming in. If you want to find something contractually, I actually see you looking into job sites. Okay, that's how you basically find this job. I feel like right now, whatever makes you feel more comfortable to do. So if going on a job site is where you need to go, do it. I genuinely feel like you're not going to be there for that long, but it will help you. It will help you to feel more stable, so you have the confidence to go forward. I think go within your realm. Go within what makes you feel comfortable. If doing exactly what you did before is what you need to do, then do it. I'm hearing, don't. Sorry, but that's what I felt like, something around my throat, like don't do it. There's something around because you couldn't speak your truth, most likely, in your last job, and that was kind of like normal. It's not. Like, you're meant to have an opinion. I'm hearing, I don't care how many people are in this workforce. I don't care if you're not the boss. You still have to have an opinion. People don't like it. You're going to get the boot. Great. That wasn't obviously right for you. So don't ever feel like you can't say anything in a job. I know people will obviously scrutinize you, but trust me, it will help you to find the right job for you. It really will. Because it will show you the wheat from the chaff. It will sort the wheat from the chaff, is what I'm hearing. Okay? That is your reading. Thank you very much. I'm going to just pull you one more last card. Make time for self-love. Yeah, that's a big one for Leos. Leos do struggle with self-care because they're quite masculine, very masculine signs. Doesn't mean you're a masculine person, it just means you tend to go towards masculine energy a lot more and not think so much in the feminine. So that's really important, is to do more things that make you feel good. It's all about feeling today. It really is. Really, really is. Is there anything at all regarding timing? I genuinely feel that you can manifest this career pretty easily. I think you can get it pretty quick. I don't feel like it's going to be like tomorrow, but you can actually manifest it within like 2 weeks to literally a month. I feel like it could be like within a couple of weeks. I think it's actually on the job site now. So if you want to look, go into sales and have a look into that area. I want you to do a career that's really simple. It doesn't involve too much communication with people. That's just kind of observing customers, having a little chat with them, getting them to purchase something. That will be really good for you just for now. But I will say, my love, you might get stuck in it because you are a fixed sign. You tend to get quite stuck in stuff. Realising there's not other choices, there is. Okay, try to look, and I'm going to say this very practically, try to look for a contract that's short, so it shoves you out of it, so you can do something creative, so you're not stuck in it for years and years and years and years. I know it's not going to be comfortable for look for something temporary, but if that, I feel like that's what you need, because you will get stuck in it otherwise, and you're just going to be like unhappy, and you're going to be like, why did they like, you know, fire me? And it's like, girl, it's because you're unhappy and you're in it for like 10 years. Duh. So blunt, but yeah, that's what they're saying, that's what they're telling me. So yeah, you have to be practical about how your energy works, and if your energy is fixed and you are somebody who forces stuff and you're somebody who tends to need to get it done right now, then you just got to work with how you work. So like for me, as someone who's sensitive, when I actually realized and actually got in my head, Vicky, you're sensitive, so you're sensitive about people who you're around, you're sensitive about your environment. Once I actually managed to move out and get out my house, I was like, oh my God, I feel so good. And it's like, duh, you're a sensitive girl. Of course you're going to feel better not being around narcissists. Shocking. I know, shocking. The universe is like, really, come on. Come on. I know you've had a lot of conditioning, Vicky, but come on. You can't be in these toxic environments forever. Thank you, Sarah. I will have a look at your message tomorrow, okay? Everyone's reading is going to be done tomorrow. Right, so we've got Tamara, Amelia, Marcia, and Megan. So we're doing Tamara now. Yeah, you don't see it when you're in it. You really don't. Oh, which is so fun. And that's why I like being a psychic sometimes, because I can actually see the future, but not for myself. I can see it for everyone else, but not for myself, which is kind of sucky. Isn't it? Very sucky. Sucky, sucky. Oh, okay. Right, so tomorrow's next. Okay. Are you done taking readings? No, I'm not doing any live readings, but if you want a reading, yes, 100% you can purchase one. It will just be done through email or Instagram. So no, go ahead, girl, go ahead. All right, so tomorrow you wanted a longer reading, so I'm sorry everyone is waiting, but honestly there's only 4 of you now, so that's fine. All right, tomorrow, let's go. General reading. I love how a lot of you want general readings. That's so good. That is so good. Cool. All right, so tomorrow you wanted to read in. Let's get yours done. Yours is at 157233300. General reading. I purchased one through PayPal for the live. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. If you want, if you message me on Instagram, if you have Instagram, message me and I'll do a voice message, okay? Because sometimes people prefer voice message, people prefer video. Just let me know if you prefer a certain way, then I can do that for you. Right, so we're doing Tamara now. Who have we got after that? Amelia, Marcia, and Megan. You are welcome. I like to be accommodating. Because also, oh, you hit my neck. That was so intense. If I was somebody who bought a live reading, I would want it to be more interactive, you know? So, I want to accommodate. That's my job. Right, Tamara. If you could, Tamara, can you let me know your age and zodiac sign? Can you please let me know your age and zodiac sign? Right. There's definitely a power play that's happening. There's Virgo energy here. I feel like you might be a Virgo. King of Swords. This isn't the right deck, is it? No, but that's the theme. Right. So your theme is moving on. It says feeling unfulfilled from current situation, abandonment, walking away into the unknown, letting go, searching for truth, and leaving. So that's what's going on right now for tomorrow. That's the theme of your reading. So you are leaving a lot of stuff that's just not working. Like you know where you're going as well, which is really nice. Energetically, you know. So you might think, Vicky, I have no idea where I'm going, but energetically, you know you're going. Your sole job right now is to do one creative thing at a time and go where your happiness is. Very simple. Very, very simple. So we have the King of Swords. That's the first card that came out. We have the Knight of Swords, 10 of Cups, and we have the King of Cups. You are working on balancing out yourself so you become much more magnetic. Do you have quite dry skin? I feel like I want to recommend you something. I feel like you need, really, really, really random, echinacea and elderflower. Both of those could be really good for you. Echinacea you can take in tablet form. Elderflower I'm not too sure, but there's something to do with that that's really good for your skin. I'm not a doctor, but they're just telling me that's really good for you. Herbs are really good for you. Your body's very sensitive to herbs, so be careful what you're putting in your body. So with the first card here, the King of Swords, I do see a power play. What does that mean? So I feel like you're kind of having conflict with somebody who you know isn't listening to you, who isn't going to listen to you. So I'm seeing that it's not actually your words that are going to make a difference, it's what you do physically with your energy. So I want you to do some emotional cord cutting with this person to clear any negative ties, so you're not holding on to their energy and you're not taking responsibility for their shit, because that's something you've naturally been kind of taught to do. I see a Taurus coming in your life, probably this year, who's pretty life-changing. This could be a woman or a man, I'm not sure, but whoever they are, they're very happy. They're a really happy person. They're very grounded and very gentle, and they're somebody who gives you a lot of love that you need, that you've been wanting for a very long time. I feel like you need to not be around strict or serious people. Your energy needs to lighten up. And what I mean by that, I don't mean you need to lighten up. I mean, your environment needs to lighten up. So anything that is heavy needs to go. So if your home is feeling messy, clear it. If your energy is feeling messy, sage it. If your mental health is feeling messy, meditate on it. Okay? Get really simple about things. Simplify. Okay, so the next one we have is wish fulfillment. We have the 9 of Cups. So you're getting ready to embrace some big stuff. Got a lot of woman wounds, so a lot of mother wounds happening here. You might have a disconnected connection with your mum right now. It's pushing you to be more independent with yourself and to get more comfortable with being on your own 2 feet without having a feminine or masculine influence telling you what to do. You don't really realize you do this possibly, but you do ask opinions a lot of the time. You don't actually physically ask, what do you think about this? I mean, maybe you do, but there seems to be this thing about, I can't do that until this happens, or I can't ask for that opportunity because what if I don't deserve it? It's this thing about I don't deserve it, so I'm not going to ask for it. I want you to start asking for stuff and inching towards getting your needs met in various different ways. This can be having a daily practice, a daily routine to show yourself that you trust yourself enough to have a daily routine. Eating well, drinking enough water, stuff like that. So then we have Temperance. There's this balance that's happening for you within your purpose. I don't know if you feel fulfilled within the type of purpose that you have. I mean, you have a purpose on this earth anyway because you're here on this earth, and that's good enough for me. But we do need to have a job because that's how society runs, unfortunately. It's disgusting and corrupt, but there we go. That's just me having a little rant. We love a good rant. But basically, you are getting clear on your boundaries, which is fucking sexy. Very sexy, actually. People need to know where they stand with you. It's not about everyone else. You've been taught that, but it's not. It's about you. So if you're not showing people, I'm not going to put up with that, then people will walk all over you. All right. Ladybirds are a massive omen for you, so look out for ladybugs. You know, the little bugs with the little dots on. They're different. I think they're called different things for different people in different countries. I don't know where you're from. So ladybirds, definitely look up, see what they mean. For me, they're good luck and prosperity. I feel, and lady, you're working on your feminine side, so the fact that they're called ladybugs is not is not unusual. So I'm hearing, I'm searching for my crown. You already have a crown. You already are worthy, and you know you are all the things. But what's happening is you don't believe that you deserve these things. So your journey is you're learning that you're deserving of these things. So you're going to be tested in various different ways in your life that you're deserving and worthy. I want you to work on your root and your heart chakra. Red jasper, hematite, green aventurine, green fluorite. All those crystals, perfect for you. You got to get back in your body. You're too much in your head, and it's causing a lot of anxiety. So what I see is also you need mental stimulation at the moment. Mental stimulation is really handy for you because your mind's going at like 20 miles an hour. So you need to kind of give it something to focus on. What does she need to focus on right now? She needs to communicate. So how can she do that? I want you to not try and problem solve as much as you normally do. So write stuff down to get it out of your head and then leave it alone. Ask your guides for more help. Ask your angels for more help. This is going to open your heart chakra. It's going to get you to trust yourself more. Realizing that you're not alone. You are going to be supported, and trust me, this is a really good, like, that's quite a good message if I did this to myself, because as an example, I'm on my holiday right now. This is the first holiday I've had in about 12 years, probably maybe even more than that. And I was kind of scared. And it's 4 hours away from where I live. That's quite a big journey for me. Traveling is not my strongest suit. So I was asking the universe so many things. Universe, please make this journey really easy. Universe, help us find a parking space. Universe, please make sure that where I'm staying is suitable for me. And oh my God, the 2 weeks I've been here, bearing in mind, I'm in like rain country. Everything rains everywhere. Rains all the time. And we literally have had no rain, which is crazy. Like, it literally is rain central around here. We haven't had rain at all. Every time we go indoors, it rains. Every time we go in the car, it rains. But every time we step out of the car, no rain at all. It literally has been this week coming is like my last week of my holiday. I feel like, you know, I can make holiday whenever. But this is my official Wales holiday. And the 2 weeks that I knew I was going to be here has been perfect. The universe is fully taking care of me. So honour that and get the universe to communicate with it. Like, I really feel like that's a really big message for you. Yeah, that's what I feel for you. So I hope that makes sense. But you are walking away from really heavy shit that it's not working anymore. I feel like you need to cut out gluten from your diet as well. You're feeling heavy and that's not helping. Starch is yucky. Like, don't eat too many potatoes. Don't eat too much wheat, pasta. Ugh, it's not good for you. And I'm not a doctor, but as somebody who's got a sensitive body, wheat is just so shit, honestly. It's really, really rubbish. What else is she bringing in? Through the storm, my inner sea is calm. Oh, I love that. So you're doing really well at moving your energy. Like, you're doing really well at manifesting more peace, which is really good. Know you are loved. That's so sweet. I love that. This is a new moon in Libra. Know that you are loved. That's so good. What else? One more. Truth. All perspectives in one. So your truth is super important. How you manage your truth is super important. So remember that everyone has an opinion, doesn't mean it's correct. Okay? The only truth is, how do I feel about that? That's it. That's as simple as it gets. Okay? Thank you so much for purchasing. I really appreciate you. All right. So let me get the list here. All right, so Thank you so much for purchasing. I really, really appreciate you. So next we have Amelia. Amelia's next. Amelia, you are at 170. Okay, Amelia, 170. Okay, what's your question? I'm so waning right now. My energy's like, it's like on the floor now. I think I need a nice bath or something. Clear the energy, girl. Clear the energy. Okay, so Amelia, the number 69 is coming up for you. That's a really big one. So that's a nice big one. It is a sexual number. Lots of people associate with that. So it could be to do with that. Could be like receiving pleasure, receiving anything from like giving yourself more time to be you, taking up space, things like that. Like all the feminine type stuff. I feel also energy radiating off my feet right now. I feel like there's a cleansing going on for you. You are definitely shedding real heavy stuff, which is a big deal for you actually. Real heavy stuff. Okay, Amelia, let's have a look. See if your questions here. Whatever wants to come through. Yeah, so I do feel like cleansing on my feet. I feel like you dip your feet in some hot water with some lavender. That would soothe your soul. Soothe your soul. Okay, let's see what else. What does she need to focus on right now? All right, we have Gemini, we have the 9th house, and we have the moon. So what I feel, we need one more card. I'm getting ballet. I'm seeing ballet in my head. Do you like ballet? Okay, so what I see is I feel there's a need for you to journey to different places. Doing some travel will really suit you right now. And you're thinking, that's not going to help. Why it is. Okay, it is. You might not have the funds, so any short-term travel is really good. You might be buying a car soon as well. And I also see that I'm hearing, I love people, but they don't love me back. It's because you're focusing your energy on people who don't know how to love you because they don't know how to love themselves. So I feel like you're what you're focusing on right now is kind of draining your energy. So there's people in your life who you know aren't good for you. You've got to understand that with their energy, with certain people, they can only understand you at their level. So what might help you with feeling disconnected is realizing where people are in their journey. So if you're trying to get someone to understand they just don't, realize, okay, get really real about who they actually are and take what you can from the relationship and leave the rest. You are going to attract some new people in, but there is a need for you to make a choice at the moment. I feel like you definitely need to travel. I keep seeing that. I'm hearing pick up and move. Doesn't mean you actually have to move house. I just feel like you might need to shift your energy by moving. The Observer. Yeah, meditation is going to serve you really, really well at the moment. Anything simple, getting out in nature, going for walks, speak your truth. Yeah, there's a need for you to speak your truth. Got a Gemini. Gemini's all about speaking your truth. You're somebody who can see things very clearly. Like you're very intuitive. So that is your superpower. Use that, okay? There we go. Getting creative, super important. You are the creator of your own life. And I feel like your next career, if you want another career or if you want a new opportunity around career, your next career is going to be to do with you being the boss. So you're going to start making some decisions. And I also am hearing, make time for you. You need a day where it's literally just all about you. Make a birthday for you. Like, you know how you feel your birthday where like people treat you a lot? Like that's how I want you to create a day like that. So make a list of all the things you want to do in the day. Really fun, girly stuff. Yeah. Okay. going to pull you a couple of tarot cards. What is she bringing in now? So that's what you're learning. What you're learning is to speak your truth and travel. Okay, that's what you're learning to do. And then what you're bringing in, perfect. So good. You are bringing in powerful leadership energy. You are becoming the Aries of your friendship groups. So you are becoming much more comfortable with speaking your truth, stepping into your power, leading, directing people, and also just saying no, which is a big fucking deal. Love that. And we also have Six of Cups. Your inner child, lots of inner child healing. We have nostalgia, childhood or the past, sentimentality, pleasure, comfort, gifts, joy, healing. So there's a lot of old wounds that are going to come up. If you feel heavy, if you feel low, don't be afraid to talk it out. Manifest that therapist into your life if you need to. Just somebody who you know is going to listen. Could even be a friend as well. Friends can be amazing therapists, but they're not your therapist, okay? Just to let you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. One more thing. I'm seeing a ginger cat. Ginger cats are good omens for you, so look out for those. Yeah, cats in general, they're very independent, so that's kind of what you'll learn to do, is become independent. Yeah, there's a lot of jealousy coming out. If you're feeling jealous of something, you are bringing it into your life. So normally when jealousy comes up, it's a real big sign that you're attracting that into your life. So say if you're jealous of people having loads of friends because you don't have a lot, it's because you want to have friends. So that's definitely something that you're going to be learning. That's your next thing that you're going to be bringing in. So the next time you're jealous of something, that's what you're attracting in. Or you'll learn to be okay with it. Or okay with not having it. Okay? Okay, so that was your reading. Thank you so much. Alright, so who is next? We have Marcia. So is it Mabs? Is that Marcia? Okay, let's see. Yes. What is your question, lovely? Should I check? Let me check your PayPal. Where are you? There you are. So we've got Marcia, and the last one we have is Megan, okay? And then I'm going to go and we're going to do some Instagram and email readings tomorrow. Okay, what's your question, lovely? I haven't got your question here. Unless you put it in the other payment. Let's see. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, okay. Okay, so how many payments did you make? 2? I've got 1 here, and then I've got another one. Oh, right. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's a good idea, putting it in the next payment. All right, let me see. Ooh, 1992. Yes, you're a 90s baby like me. Okay. What feels like I work about me? What is the potential of the relationship? Ooh, T. I need a good love reading. Okay. Right, let me just clear my energy. Cool. So I do see a strong connection between both of you. You're both really cute. Like, it seems really cute. Let's get some cards. Let's see. This isn't the right deck. Nope, we need this one. Hi, bitch. I see him. I don't know if he looks like this, but I see him being tall, white, and brown hair. That's what I see him looking like. Oh, sorry. Oh. He feels European. He looks European. The relationship definitely isn't ready yet. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see the potential. Confused me. Let's see the potential of the relationship. Not very tall, but white and brown hair. Okay, cool. So just making sure I'm picking up on that person. What is the future of this connection, please? I want you to be very open. This is what they're telling me very bluntly. I just want you to be very open-minded in this reading. If it doesn't exactly tell you what you want. They are supporting you. There will be somebody else coming forward, okay? Hello, Susa. Thank you for coming on. Okay. He's got a girlfriend. There we go. That's the thing I was picking up on then. Okay. Okay, here comes the blunt reading. So, I've had this, okay, I'm really blunt. I've had this in a few readings recently, a few love readings, is I've had people come to me and they've said like, you know, I'm dating somebody, but they've already got somebody else, or, you know, something like that. I will say that this person isn't right for you, okay? Immediately, now you said that. Because if someone's got a girlfriend, right? Bearing in mind, imagine you were this person's girlfriend. If they've got a girlfriend and they're flirting with you, imagine you being that girlfriend. What a shit person to be with, okay? So, you do not want to be anywhere near someone that is with somebody else, okay? You don't even want to entertain the idea that this person is a partner for you. Because imagine you being that girlfriend and your man is flirting with somebody else. Ew. That is fucking disgusting. That is my blunt reaction. Because it's horrible for you as somebody as well, because he's actually honouring the fact that this is okay. It's not okay. If you don't want a relationship with somebody and you are, you know, if you are in an open relationship, whatever that means, then great. But I can guarantee you that you probably don't want that with someone. Because if you are around somebody who's flirting with you, who's already got a partner, he is automatically not your partner for you. Because unless you want to deal with someone who cheats, you probably don't. So imagine this person literally being in a relationship with you. They would be an absolute shit partner. They would not be a good partner at all. Yuck. No, no, no. I want you to ask yourself, which is going to take a little bit of digging, why am I attracted to somebody who's with somebody else? Why would I even want somebody who's with somebody else? What I'm hearing from you, and I'm going to be very blunt, my love, but this will help you, what I'm feeling, okay? It's because you want the attention, which you fucking deserve. Every attention from everyone, okay? You deserve that, because that is your fucking birthright. You need to be around people who give you attention. It's called love, you know? But this is negative attention, okay? Your brain is saying, oh, this is attention. Oh, that's good. But it's not good. It's like you haven't found or possibly been around good influences who show you what real connection looks like. And when we feel like we are so craving that connection, which we fucking deserve, which in a society it's difficult to get connection because we're so fucking isolated, which girl preach. I feel that, like I literally have been like that before as well. It feels good. It feels good to get attention. You can actually honour this and really like the attention, but not actually go there. You don't want to be with somebody who's like this. And I want you to look at, why do I like this attention? Because if you really wanted to be with someone who's committed, you wouldn't even think about it. It wouldn't even be on your radar. He could be flirting with you and you wouldn't even recognise it. You'd be like, oh, okay. Like your friend would be like, oh my God, he's flirting with you. You'd be like, oh, is he? You know, it's kind of like when someone likes you, but you don't like them back. You don't even realise a lot of the time they're flirting with you because it's like, I don't really like you. It's only when something switches in your brain that gets you to focus on it. So why is your brain focusing on it? That's what you want to look at. And a lot of it's to do with an absent father figure who, when you actually think about it, this is what's happening. Okay? Your job when you were younger was to put in effort, was to force connections, was to pretend to be somebody you're not. The more uncomfortable I am, the more the relationship is good, because that's probably what you were taught at a very young age. It's not a relationship. It's not. It's, you need to be somebody who gives you attention. But you can entertain the attention if that's what you want, if that feels right for you. I'm not here to say what to do. If that feels right for you, go for it, okay? But it is not going to serve you in the long run. And you want a partnership. I know you do. You want somebody who is really there for you. Imagine, right? I'm going to picture your man, right? Imagine him being exactly what you want him to look like. him being sensitive, empathetic, kind, sexual, being so masculine and protective and making you feel safe and honouring you and putting you first. That is not this man, okay? Ew. We want that man over there, okay? Let's see who, when you manifest your partner, let's see what's going on with that. Because you want a longer reading. That's why you ordered a longer reading, isn't it? Let's see. There we go. Addictions. This is a big one. This, my love, is hanging around your energy. There's some shadow work that needs to be done. And it's to do with your throat chakra. It's to do with, I'm not heard, no one's listening to me, I can't speak my truth, no one's hearing me. It's because you were around narcissists. They don't care. They don't care about anyone else apart from themselves. So you will never be listened to. They're only seeing you from their eyes. So if they're not mirroring you properly and they're showing you a false perception of who you are, you're going to feel like shit. That's not real you. Okay, you real you is beautiful and generous and gorgeous and kind and sensitive. That is who your man's going to see, and he's going to be like, damn, let's get your clothes off and now. Okay, so this is holding you back from meeting your man, and it's not difficult. You just got to honor what it is. Highly recommend shadow work. Okay, this is what's happening. My throat is throbbing like it's killing me, and it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. Okay, this is, I feel fucking trapped. Okay, this is anger around not being heard, and trust me, a lot of people in between about 30 to 90 years old have thyroid issues because their throat chakra has been so fucking closed up because of the shitty society. And from where you are from, if you are from Europe, there is a lot of throat chakra stuff. Like a lot of the British women I know, in Portugal, I know a Portuguese woman who's got a lot of throat chakra stuff too. There's a lot of throat chakra stuff around Europe because it's been very masculine. Like women have been shoved down. So that's a thing in itself. So basically your man is going to come in very quickly once you heal this journey. And I can't tell you exactly what it is, but what I'm hearing is I am not listened to. There we go. Perfect. So this is a massive confirmation, my love. This is your man, but he's not here yet. He's still the knight. When he becomes the king, that's when he comes in. This is what you got to heal, and this is very simple. So it's not like loads of shit you got to deal with. No. What does the throat chakra mean to you? What stops you from really being your true self? Shed that wound. Okay, it's to do with the father figure. Most likely your dad was very absent. Most likely he worked a lot. Most likely your mum was possibly the codependent partner of the relationship. She maybe had to overcompensate for him. She maybe did all the cleaning, the housework, the looking after the kids while he worked. That's not a relationship. And that's what we're pushed into because that's what society wants. They want men to be unemotional. They want women to be codependent. They want women to be weak and men to be unemotional. That's what they want. We ain't going to have that anymore. Okay? That's where therapy comes in. So shadow work. My ear is really hot now. Yeah, really, really hot. Can you see that? It's like getting red. That's a good sign. We're getting somewhere. So this is really intense. This is codependent on a partner. This is everything you say to me is true about me. It's not. Everything that you, you're experiencing and mirroring back to me is me. It's like, no, it's not. So getting to know yourself is very important. Shadow work. Get on that, okay? Look at the father figure. Then, once you are ready, once you've cleared that throat chakra, blue lace agate, blue apatite, lapis lazuli, all those crystals, shove that onto the throat chakra, maybe not all at the same time. Then you're going to meet your man. Throat chakra, which is the air sign, this is all about the throat. Man, you have been chasing these people because that's what you've been proven is love. It's not. Love is committed and long lasting. It takes time to manifest a partner. You can't manifest them like that. And I just want to say, I'm really sorry to your inner child that she has felt so abandoned that she feels she has to chase people that don't honour who she is. Because it's not who you are. You're so fucking sexy. Like, like this is what you deserve. Not this. Ew, yay. But this you got to deal with first. Okay? I see your man being around you within 3 years, roughly. I want to say roughly, because I don't know exactly. He feels like a Taurus. So if you've chased a lot of men who have been Tauruses, but aren't stable, we're not looking for that. We're looking for the stable, grounded, earthy sign of Taurus, the sexy ones, the ones that are just so fucking there all the time, that kind of annoy you actually. It's like, oh my god, stop giving me that much attention, like I need space. My ear is so red right now. It's literally just here, it's red. Do you have an earring here? Something here. Might be your man listening in or something. He is so beautiful though. Your man's got gorgeous energy. Okay, what's the one thing she needs to learn before manifesting her man in? And there's no shame in being in that energy, because if that makes you feel comfortable and you want to be in that energy, go for it. Like, your journey is your journey. I'm not here to tell you what to do. There we go. But the universe is, because it's in the cards. Okay. Believe in your good luck. You believe that you can't achieve stuff. That's why you keep getting in the same cycle, because that's what you believe is true. If you believe, I don't fucking deserve that, boom, you're moving forward. So, release your blocks. Shadow work. Go wild. Do things that are uncomfortable for you but help you release and clear and get you in your fun energy. Like, dance around, sing, do stuff that's fucking random, that makes you cringe. Yay, we love that. And then embrace the flow of life. Stop getting into the same interactions just because it's normal. Force yourself to try something different, to try something new. Okay? I know it's uncomfortable, but the universe will force you there. And you've obviously come for a reading for a reason. Okay? That's your reading. Thank you so much. Okay. Now we have Megan. Oh, that was a lot. Last reading. Okay. You are welcome, and you do that shadow work whenever you're ready. It's not about the timing. It's about doing it when it feels right for you, that you need to do it. Trust me, shadow work is not something that we all like to do. Trust me, I fucking hate it. But I also love it. Being a Scorpio, hi, that's literally like me. It's like I love transformation, but I also hate it. Get it out of my system. Right, but how can I do it? You can put it out to the universe, however you do that. Write it down, speak it out. Say, universe, please bring me a therapist or somebody to help me release this shadow work. And then you'll find one. For me, I manifested my therapist, generally just going through it. And I heard in my head their name, and I was like, oh, I know someone who has that name. So it will come to you when you're ready. It's like that student teacher quote, where it's like, when the student is ready, the teacher appears, or something like that. That's what I'm hearing for you. So I recommend doing shadow work with somebody you really trust and you can be fully yourself with. If not, try it yourself, or I would highly recommend just doing it with somebody who's got trauma, trauma informed, and somebody who knows about this stuff, who can suggest to you what it might be that's going on with you. It might be a journey. It might just not be like one thing that's like, oh, that's that. You can't just like, get rid of stuff like it's a fucking band-aid. But it really is like just one thing at a time. So it could be that you may discover it's something else that I haven't picked up on. Okay, I'm confused. Megan, where are you, Megan? Where are you? Why can't I find you? That's weird. Why are all my transactions really confused now? Megan, what's your question? Oh. Ooh, okay. But it came up as Megan though, so I'm a bit confused now. Hang on. Who did we just do? Marcia. There you go, yep. That's why. Yes. Okay, what should I expect in the next few months? Love, career, general, etc. Thank you for being so patient with your reading. Really appreciate it. I'm going to have another snack. I need to stop eating these because they're gluten and sugar, but oh my god, they're so fucking good. They're like my little treat while I'm on holiday. Like, oh my god, it's so good. One card for love, one card for career, one for general. Love, please. General first? Okay, whatever. Whatever comes first. That's love. Career. 2 cards. General. Waiting. You got that song Waiting on the World to Change by John Mayer? Okay. Love, 5 of Pentacles. Oh, do you? I love that. There's a song. What's that song that's like, waiting, na 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 na. It's like waiting, na 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 na. What is that song? Waiting for a star to fall. I'm hearing that one as well. Na 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 na. I love that song. Na 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 na. Nice. Right. When you feel like you're really low, surprises come. Okay. That's your love life. There's intricate details that you can't see on the surface. You're not going to manifest a man right now, but honestly the timing for you is very random because you're not actually meant to know the timing. Okay. Love, please. Present. Yeah, you need to be present in the moment. You know what? I know it sounds really cheesy, but your love is your life. Okay? Your love is your life. You will not crave a partner or something until you've learned that lesson. You are meant to be with somebody and you are meant to be in a group, 100%. But it won't overconsume you. So when you meet your man, you're not going to be super bothered. You're going to love it, but you're not going to be like, meh. So I feel like you're preparing. You're getting used to human interaction in a different way than you're used to. My back tooth is really hurting. Yeah, something's going to pop up for you around love. I feel I sound like I sang then. I feel not within the next like 3 months, nothing happening in love. But what I see under the surface is a lot of childhood stuff is really being like dug up. You know when you dig up the ground to put down a house, you have to get rid of all the crap before you can put down a foundation? That's basically what's going on. That sounds so blunt. But you're getting rid of all the crap that's been given to you that it's not true. It's all illusions. So all the shit that's been given to you, all the heaviness and negativity, you're releasing a lot of that because you're realizing that's not true. You're getting influenced by a lot of positive people, which is really good. So I do see a man coming, but not yet. He is on his way. You are gonna be in a relationship, but honestly, girl, you need to be in a right frame of mind before getting into this partnership. You want to be in a good frame of mind because relationships involve work. You don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. You actually don't. Like, the only thing you need is to realize how to get comfortable in your own skin, because when you do that, you can pretty much be in any situation. It doesn't faze you. In your career, I see you being very solid in something long term. So if you are finding a job right now, keep searching. It will take a while, but honestly, it is going to spark joy for you. Oh, my ear is still really hot. It's going to spark joy for you. Like Marie Kondo. So you might do house organizing or something. But in the next 3 months, I do see that you're building it up. So I do see you getting an opportunity, like someone giving you an opportunity. Keep telling people that you want a job, you want to look for a job. Money is definitely going to come in for you. But yeah, I see you could have your own business as well. But what I feel is there's nothing really to worry about. It is a slow process though. It's a slow progress as well. Yeah, so basically focusing on joy is going to bring in your career. I feel like you're going to do something you really enjoy. You're not meant to do a job you hate. No one is. It's not a life. It's a fucking waste of humanity. It really is. I know we can't always help it, but fuck me, like, at least do something you semi-like, okay? Because, like, that's what you deserve. And 5 months, and the career will sort itself out within 5 months. You need to be around water. Dolphins are a massive omen for you. They represent joy, playfulness, choice, all that sort of stuff. And then generally we have the Hangman, which is being okay with the journey. Being okay with the journey, what you're going through, one step at a time. Things are very slow. That's okay. Sometimes just life is slow. You're not doing anything wrong. You don't really have to do anything. You are literally just learning one thing at a time. Really tough, but I'm learning a lot. Yeah. And I think also, this came out again, I feel like also if you're not enjoying it, it might not even be the right thing for you. I'm going to be really blunt with that, because we think we like something, but we don't always have to do it. Like for me, I did a university course for 3 years. I didn't like it genuinely because uni is very corrupt. They basically tell you need to get into the university, blah, blah. The only reason they want you to get into uni is so they get money. That's it. That's all they care about. We are literally rats in a machine. Wow, it's depressing. But anyway, what I feel is you gotta like do it in your way. So if you feel like internship is really good for you and it's challenging you in the right ways, that's great. But if you genuinely feel like it's draining the fucking life out of you, it might be you just want to get to the end of it and get the whatever you need, the qualifications, the information, whatever it is, and then leave. Whatever is right for you, that will be the right choice. So make the choice out of your own decision, you know, like use your own discernment. Okay, so last two cards. Oh, they want to get you a essential oils card as well. There we go, trust. Yeah. One thing at a time. You're not meant to have everything sorted. Cassia provides courage and strength. This is like cinnamon. Cassia. Okay, so we're going to read Cassia. Where's my book? There is my book. I found it. Cassia, 35. Okay, Cassia. Cassia essential oil is believed to bring courage and strength to people who are shy or timid, and to those who would rather hide from the world or their personal issues. It also addresses fearfulness and insecurity while helping overcome feelings of worthlessness, decrease uncertainty, and increase boldness. So basically, you might not even know what you want. You might not even know what you need, what sort of thing you want to go into, what you love. That's why you're working on your confidence and doing one step at a time. We learn things at the right timing for us. So generally, you're on the right track. Slash your reading. One more card. Be humble. Listen to yourself. If you need time to sleep, get more fucking sleep. And that's what I'm going to do. Get more sleep, get more water in your system. You know, one step at a time. One thing at a time. So that is the readings for today. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to do one last card for the collective. You are welcome, Megan. I'm really glad that resonated with you. I'm going to do one more card for the collective on here. You guys on here. Okay. Let's get one card from here. What do they need to know right now? Oh, wow, that's a lot. Have more fun. Do things that don't involve an end goal. Have more rest. Rest is very underrated. You can do more when you rest. You may be feeling lost. This isn't going to last forever. And basically, we have what you holding on to from the past. Can you learn from it or let it go? This is coming up right now. It isn't going to last forever. And basically, it's a turning point. When you let go of one thing comes in its place. And that's the Virgo moon that's coming out. I'm going to read you guys one more passage here from the little book. We're going to get a little Rose Oracle message. What do I need to know right now? We've got number 27. I don't think we're doing this book, do we? No. Okay. Held. Sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, and community. Okay. Sometimes life rips from us what we cling to the most, or perhaps we cling to it for we can feel the cycles of change coming. Yet in the darkness of our longest, darkest night, we discover that it's the empty spaces that can be reached and held the most. It's in these that we discover a holding that we didn't know before, and we discover that what we thought was a tomb is actually a womb. You're being called to trust that the Great Mother has got you, to trust in the sureness of her soil, to trust the process of what's unfolding, and that you're not going through this alone. Oh, I just bit my tongue. How can you call in more support in your life? What's holding you right now? Okay. 27 is the day of my birth. Oh, yes. Oh, God, look at my ear. Okay, I'm going to go, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for coming on here, donating. If you didn't donate, thank you for being here, watching me. I've got 33 on the clock, 33 likes. That's good. Definitely want to come on here again. I haven't been on here for a long time, so thank you for supporting me. New reading, new YouTube video should be on Tuesday. I'm going to try and stick to my regular uploading schedule now because my views have just shot down because YouTube's like, you're not uploading like your normal times. We don't like that. So I'll probably be uploading Tuesday morning, UK time. So that will be coming up soon. It will be a nice love reading. Ooh. So that'll be good. Have a great day. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye, guys.